Got to start off this morning with superstar Sting, who stops by to chat with Howard and Robin on the Best of Stern from 97.1, The Eagle.
Get Sting in now. We'll get to the 2 minutes in a minute.
We'll introduce him and do 2 minutes commercials.
Is there any snot out of my nose? I don't want Sting to see that. This is a big star. He's one of the biggest stars we've ever had on.
I don't know how big a star he is.
What do you mean?
He'd have to listen to his record company.
Well, that's right.
I don't know why it's taken him so long to get here.
All right, Sting and Trudy. Oh, Trudy. All right. Oh, man, are you lucky, Sting.
It's like meeting royalty, Howard.
Really?
Yes, meeting you is like meeting royalty.
Yes. Well, you guys are like royalty. You don't have to brag about it.
We even played your prime minister
Hey,
in your honor this morning.
Sting, Jackie, Fred, Robin, you know, of course.
Hi. Hi, Robin.
Hi there.
Sting, you tired or what?
Well, yesterday was our 10th anniversary together, so we celebrated.
What did you do?
And,
how'd you guys meet? Hey, Trudy, spin that microphone around, because Baba Booey set it up wrong for you. Trudy, do you have the perfect life? You got Sting. Cool.
Perfection itself, Howard. But now I've met you, I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit...
You thinking of dumping Sting?
Yeah. You want to dump Sting?
Well, this is electricity here.
Really?
Get out of here.
And you keep yourself in shape and everything. That's so great.
You've noticed,
Yeah,
right?
you really do. What do? You work out or something?
I do yoga.
Do you?
Yeah.
God, she's perfect. Man, you guys are so lucky. All that money, all that success, all that talent.
All that yoga.
And you guys are all good looking and stuff? God, I'd love to be good looking.
Yeah, to just lay around being good looking all day.
Yeah, what's that like?
You kidding, right?
To be good looking?
You're kidding. Hey, Sting, what's the deal?
What?
Now, okay, I know you like me and stuff. You know, you like the show.
Well, wait a minute. I got to ask another question.
Hey, Sting, did you eat any of those bagels out there? Was that for you or for your record company guys?
There wasn't enough of a schmear.
Oh, I see. God, the record company guys are intense. Sting is coming, and Sting will need.
Here's your list of
Here's
things.
your list of things. And Gary's running around like a moron trying to get these
you
things.
can't tax Gary like that.
You just blew that kid's mind. This is not like a real show, you know. We don't have a real staff.
So what were you going to say, Howard?
But wait, first, before you ask him that question, there's something strange that goes on between you and Sting.
Well, that's what I'm going to talk about.
Or Howard and Sting.
Howard and Sting. I didn't want to tell you.
This is what I'm getting to.
I'll
Give me a
close my ears.
chance. Sting, you like me, right?
I think you're great.
And you like the show and everything.
Yes, fun.
And I like you.
Yeah.
Okay. How come, like, when I see you... All right. I saw you at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, okay? Now, be honest with me, all right? No phoniness here. Because Trudy's here and she can know. She knows when you're phony.
You tell us
saw
if
me at
it's
the Rock and Roll
live.
Hall of
I
Fame?
saw you at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
So did ever 10 minutes.
No, wait a
Not
second.
this year, last year.
Oh, the year before.
Last year, when you were sitting there with Springsteen and Patty Skloutnia, whatever her name is, and, you know, it's a very happening table, and I'm sitting back, you know, at the infinity table, which is about...
In another room.
In another room. But that's cool. So I'm sitting there, and someone says, hey, Howard, Sting is up there. And we had already, you had called in once, so, you know, I knew you, and I saw you in your play and stuff, and I'd come back and seen you.
Had the play had already happened?
Hey, the play had already happened.
Okay.
Hey, did the play mess me up with you or something? Because you dug me, and then I think I messed up when I came back to see you. I don't know what to do when I see you.
You're too sensitive.
Wait a minute, because I've seen this happen, because we saw you at the Grammys as well.
Yeah. Now, hold on. So,
He doesn't know what you're getting at.
Okay, so I'm sitting at the back of the table, right, Trudy?
Okay, Howard.
All right.
Fast forward to the chase.
Oh, Trudy, don't be such a big shot. You hang out with Sting all the time. It's not, you know, I'm like a show business scum. You know what I'm saying? Like, in order for people even to get on the show, they got to convince their record companies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like I'm like there's something wrong with me.
You're not scum,
right,
Howard.
Well, I know that.
He's like a leper.
Not to my fans. But I don't know. There's something with me. All right. I haven't figured out why I'm not acceptable. So.
Get to the point, Howard.
All right, I'm setting it up. I'm setting you up. I know, it's almost time for you to go.
This is what does. He doesn't want to get into one of these extended conversations.
Hey, I'm excited you're here, okay? All right. Hey, you know what's great about being a guest on my show? There's no pressure. I just talk and you just sit and listen. No, you'll get a chance to say something. 1 second. We'll talk about the rainforest and everything and all your friends with the plates in their lips. Just calm down. So, well, you know, you guys are into that. Do those guys...
Can they talk?
Can they talk to you when they have those plates? Seriously.
Of course they can.
Can they?
If you had a plate in your lip, could you talk?
I don't know about that. Those are huge plates. There was a guy on TV with Sting once. The plates in his lips were literally... I mean, you're talking about like a full plate. I'm not even a half a plate. It was like a full. It was like a dinner plate.
It almost was like a set, wasn't there?
There was like a top and a bottom set. It's like a turkey platter in his lip. It was unbelievable. All right, but that's not funny.
That guy's coming.
Different cultures.
Sunday.
We should bring him. Do you want to meet him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to meet that guy. That's one of the guys I'd like to meet.
Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah, he's great. He's coming on Sunday.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of going on Sunday.
Sunday is the. You gonna go?
Good. Yeah, I want to.
It's a great guy.
You're not gonna put plates in your lips.
Not for
you come back, you have plates in your lips.
Really special occasion.
What is going on Sunday?
There's a big benefit.
There's a big benefit at Carnegie Hall.
Maybe I should be there. Introduce Sting to the crowd.
Well, I might speak to you.
Are we allowed to have scumbag?
Thanks. No, but you know, I'll see if I can clear some time on my schedule.
We'd love you to come.
Well, is Sting, you're going to perform?
Yeah, I'm going to perform.
Oh, excellent.
Elton John and...
I know him.
You do?
He did a special... He wrote a song for me.
He did?
What was it called?
Why won't they let Howard Stern
Why won't they let Howard Stern on TV? Original song, and he gave it to me.
What does it go like?
I've used it on...
Can you sing
You got it, Fred?
I can get it.
I'll play it for you if you want. Play something a little special for you.
Why did they let you on TV?
Anyway, well, they did let me on TV. Why did they let me on TV? Is a good question.
Your song.
All right, Sting. Not everyone can be as talented as you. All right, be a little more tolerant. All right, I'm not in your league. I understand. All right.
But he apparently knows he doesn't talk to you in public.
All right, now wait a second. Let's get back to this. So we go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and someone says to me, "Hey, your buddy Sting is at the front table." I go, "I'm not going to get up and say anything. I'm too embarrassed." You know, I don't like going up to anybody's table and interrupting and saying hello. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at mingling with show business people. I don't understand how the game is played. I don't know if you're supposed to say something. I don't know what you're supposed to say. How do people have a conversation when it's all phony anyway, because you don't even really know each other?
Right.
Okay. You know, how do you, like, I'm not...
So, yeah, how do you and Springsteen talk? That's what we want.
Me and Bruce?
Yeah.
Well, we just talk like guys. You know, we're
but
guys.
you guys talk about music.
No, we don't.
We talk about your women.
Yeah.
Oh, Trudy was really excellent last night, man. Yeah. How was Patty? Oh, real good, man. We made a baby last night. Excellent, man. She's much better than my first wife, man. Excellent.
Oh.
Bruce was married for like 3 weeks.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something
Sting?
else.
Oh, I don't know about Sting's personal life. I'm dying to know, but we'll find out, won't we? Trudy knows.
Actually, we talk about babies, me and Bruce.
Really, you do?
We
you
made
guys
the
got a lot of
baby at
kids.
the same time, right? That baby's 4 days younger than ours.
Oh, how old are your kids?
14, 8, 7, 5,
and 6 months.
Oh, that's what me and Sting talked about backstage.
Right.
After his play. I was like, oh, what am I supposed to talk about? This guy. I don't know. You know, I know I'm supposed to say, I'm supposed to be wild. Am I supposed to be wild or am I supposed to act normal?
What do people think of you?
Have you got any saucepans, Howard?
Any what?
Saucepans? Saucepan lids?
Saucepan lids?
Sauce lids?
Saucepan lids.
What's that?
That's Cockney rhyming slang.
Well, I don't understand what that is, Trudy.
Oh, this is an education then,
What do you mean
isn't it?
saucepan kids?
Saucepan lids.
Saucepan lids?
Kids.
Kids?
Oh,
that's
how do you say
I got kids, sure, yeah. So I talked to Sting about that.
Right?
I went up to Sting. I said, yeah, I got kids too. And then after that, it just fell apart.
Saucepan lids.
Then Sting asked me to sign his wall. I signed the wall, and I said, I think I'm supposed to go. But Sting offered champagne, which was very, very nice. I said, gee, I wonder if I'm supposed to drink the champagne or I'm really supposed to leave.
Or take it. I don't know.
I'll be honest with you, I'm real bad at that stuff.
You're a shy boy, Howard.
Yeah, I'm painfully shy.
I saw your mum on the telly the other night.
Yeah, well, you see,
nice.
if I'm in a room by myself talking into a microphone, I'm fine. It's when I get in front of people, I'm bad. I just don't know how to make that all happen. Don't know how to relate.
What is his deal? Because he'll just like hit you and run away.
Yeah, so Sting goes. So I go up to Sting. So Sting, I go up to your table with Bruce and Patty.
You do.
And I go, and he's talking to them and stuff, and doing the move where you're deep in conversation and nobody bugs you.
Right. Were they like bending over their food or something?
Yeah, they were so bent over. I didn't know what was going on. You guys were like bent over talking, and I go. So I make my way across this room, and like a lot of people, their radio guys knew me and stuff, and MTV dudes. And I'm walking across the room, and I'm sure they're watching where I'm going.
It's not like you're inconspicuous.
And I'm going, oh, am I going to look like a jackass if this guy blows me off? Because, all of a sudden, I'm going to look like a real...
risk
I'm taking a risk, and I never take these risks. I'm a very calculated person.
Clearly.
Absolutely. I think everything through. But I said, everyone's saying, hey, you say you went to his play, you know him and stuff. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right, prove it. Yeah, prove it. So I figured, all right, at worst, he's not going to remember who I am.
At best?
At best, he's going to ask me to sit down and rap to him.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't want to be pushy, man. I'm not looking to sit down with you guys if you don't want me. So I go, how you doing? He goes, okay. He turns around and keeps talking to Bruce.
No way.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. I feel like a jerk.
What'd you do?
Absolute nonsense.
What'd you do? Because that's the story he's been telling.
He could have seen me hanging there.
I wasn't even there.
That's not true.
That was Billy Idol who did that.
That's not true.
I mean, I don't... Yeah, come on.
This is nonsense, Howard.
Well, what about at the Grammys? Because I saw that with my own eyes.
You think I did the same thing again?
You did.
At the Grammys.
Go ahead, Robin. Tell him.
You were we were all backstage. And we were trying to make our way...
Grammys? The one you just had?
In Los Angeles.
No, in Los Angeles last year.
I was there with
How many years
Here's what happened. 2 years.
1 year.
2 years.
Well, make your mind up. Come on, 1 year.
We go out to Los Angeles, and Kinnison is one of the presenters. So Kinnison says to me, hey, man, you're my friend. You're coming backstage to the Grammys. I go, no, you don't understand the reaction I get when I go backstage. People start vomiting.
Yeah, people leave the backstage area.
I'm asked to leave. It's very, very strange being me. You have no idea what it's like.
I'm going to adopt you, Howard.
Oh, please, Mommy. Oh, man. Hey, you guys want to come out to my house?
Where'd you live?
See, I was going to make that move with Sting. I was going to be like, hey, Sting, give me a call, man. I live out on Long Island.
We'll hang out.
You do it Long Island?
Yeah, I don't know. It would be a disaster. I had Richard Simmons out to my house. Boy, was that a disaster.
Well, I don't think they'd be like Richard Simmons.
Although when Kinnison came to my house, that was pretty good. We had fun.
Yeah, with his 2 girls.
Yeah, his 2 girls.
Oh, it's so weird.
My kids weren't too scared and confused. Kinnison's parading around with 2 young women around the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, Daddy, those girls scare us.
So, Howard, you saying I ignored you a second time?
Robin, tell them what happened.
All right, so I think we were trying to get from the backstage area to the front. And we're walking through, and you were back there with your band or something. And we were looking for the door, and you ran over, you grabbed Howard by the...
By the what?
Sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, the sleeve. Okay.
Yeah.
And you, shook him, and Howard turned around, and you said, hi, Howard, and you ran away.
He didn't even say hi, Howard. He smacked me on the back of the head or something.
He smacked you?
I just said, damn. I said, there we go. A close encounter with Sting, chance to bond. Nothing's happened. So what happened? What was your initial impression of me
run away?
After you met me backstage at the show?
Okay, Howard, let me explain.
All right, go ahead, Sting.
You know, you say you're shy and everything, but I'm much more shy than you are.
Is that true?
It's true.
I'm desperately shy.
So you didn't know what to do either?
I don't know what to do with you.
Exactly.
That was pretty funny, though, because that's like...
you didn't know what to do with me.
What little boys do with little girls. You hit them and you run away.
I know what you're saying. You know what it is? It's also... this is the story of my life.
Direction this is taking.
This is the story of my life,
Very hostile.
Nobody knows what to do with me. My TV producer doesn't know what to do with me. The station doesn't know what to do with me, and Sting doesn't know what to do with me.
Oh, man.
I'd know what to do with you, Howard.
Trudy, are you a fan of mine? Is that what happened? You listened? Really?
We've had a close encounter of the third kind.
Where did we have a close encounter?
On the phone.
Oh, that's right.
Me unwittingly not knowing I was on the radio.
Well, nothing wrong with that. And Sting doesn't really listen. You're the listener.
Who listens?
He's the listener. I'm the blabbermouth.
No, the Sting.
You hadn't noticed.
Sting actually listens to the show.
I listen to the show, and also Danny, my technician,
listens.
Tapes you.
Yeah.
When he's in
they
Europe.
all tape you.
Did he buy my new CD yet?
He's got everything.
Knows it backwards, forwards, inside out.
Oh, excellent. I'll have to send him the box set.
You're a big star now. You're on the television and all that.
Yeah, well, not for long.
So why this inferiority
I threw a tantrum the other day.
Oh,
no, I didn't throw a tantrum. I just had to get things in shape.
Did you try and put the make on Christy Hine the other day?
She was going for it. I could have had her. If I wasn't married, I could have had her.
I really do think she liked you.
Yeah.
She invited him out.
She invited me to go out, and I said, I'm married. She goes, so, come on. And I was like... She wanted it from me.
Wanted what?
She seems like an angel. I think she wanted it from me. And then she wore a little mini skirt and had her ass sticking out.
Yeah, whatever you said, she did.
And Trudy, you dress pretty conservatively.
What do you mean? I'm wearing a mini skirt with my ass sticking out.
Really?
Ass. We're very English. We're very polite. So we say ass.
And when you and Sting just hang out all the time, what do? You just sit at home and
we
make love all the time and stuff?
Yeah, lots of dirty talk.
And you guys have a lot of nannies and stuff that...
Hundreds.
Really?
Watching them make out. Yeah.
That must be so sexy.
Yeah.
So sexy.
And all the nannies wear little uniforms.
They do? You make them wear... How many in help you got?
We've got about 42.
No, really. How many in help do you have? Seriously. Is that true? Really, Sting?
Well, that's 42 in New York, about 68 in London, and 500 in Los Angeles.
And Sting, what the hell's your story? You were a school teacher, and then all of a sudden you started singing?
Or is that myth?
Or is that myth?
Legend?
It's true, and I would have been a school teacher yet, except the pay was so lousy.
Trudy, if I can say, you have some body. Oh, my God, I'm dizzy. Oh, my God. She just took off her jacket. You are so lucky, Sting. I swear to God. See, I'm the kind of guy who'd worship you. To Sting, it's like, oh, I get women worship me all the time.
So, listen.
You are so cute.
Listen, Howard, when
I saw you in a bathing suit, my head would explode. Do me a favor, don't come to my house, okay? I don't want to see you guys there.
So, Howard, when I come up for auction, are you interested?
What do you mean auction? Oh, you're going to be auctioned off?
You know, one never knows.
Are you doing one of those celebrity auction things? Like you win a date?
No, when I come up for auction, you fool. You know,
what do you mean?
In the future.
You mean if Sting ever dumps you or something? Are you guys together for life? Have you made a commitment to each other for life?
Why won't you marry this woman?
What is going on,
We
Sting?
discussed this last night.
And marry her. She's beautiful.
Yeah, they're celebrating 10-year anniversaries of
10 years.
nothing. What are you doing?
And Sting, who the hell are you going to...
Robin, let me assure you.
Sting, who the hell are you going to link up with at this point? Because you know everybody's going to be after you for your money and everything.
No.
Even me.
You want to get married on the show? That'd be a nice wacky stunt.
I'm in enough trouble as is. No, I think Trudy's the one, definitely.
Oh, man.
She's definitely
You think so?
How'd you two meet? How'd you two hook up? And Trudy, how'd you get him?
How did I get... What do you mean, how did I get him?
Yeah, you know.
You're looking at an oil painting here,
How did you
Ducky.
play it? How did you play it?
How did I play it? Ask the man how
We were
how I
neighbours.
played.
Where did you guys meet?
We used to live in a place called Bayswater in London, and
Who's we?
We.
Oh, both of you.
Not the
Well,
royal
she lived
we.
next door.
Her,
With the rest of those-
him and me.
The rest of those guys in the police at that point?
They weren't living in the same area.
No, we were there.
I've had the other guys on, by the way. I've had Andy on a No, which guy do I have on?
Stuart, you had.
Stuart.
Right.
Boy, he wants to get back with you real bad.
He does?
Oh, Jesus. You have no idea.
Why do you shun him?
Oh, man. He's like, look at those. What, do I have to be a black man to get into Sting's band?
I play drums
What
as
is
well
it?
as anybody.
Here, I can beat these damn things.
What, I have to learn to send messages?
No, I understand why Sting left those guys. I understand why you broke up with them. You're the guy creating most of the songs. You're the guy singing. You're fronting the band. And, hey, listen, it's your work. Why do you have to split three ways with those guys? No, honestly. You're a businessman, and I understand that. Why hang out with those guys when you can hire just as good Africans to do stuff?
Stuart's running around saying it was his band.
Right.
How could he break it up?
Hey, how did you make the move to tell those guys you were leaving? That must have been a scene and a half. You got to write a book about that.
I was fired.
You were fired?
They fired me.
Technically.
Yeah, they
That's not true.
No, it's not.
Sting.
It's a good story.
What happened? Like you walked in and you went to Stuart and Andy and you just said, hey, dudes, you know, it's over.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. We played Shea Stadium here in '83.
Mm-hmm.
Big concert, and we had #1 album, #1 single. I thought it doesn't get any better than this. It really
true.
doesn't. So why do we have to keep doing it? So let's stop.
Oh, yeah,
You
okay.
are so strange.
Yeah. No way.
That's not strange.
No, you said to yourself, wait a second, I have a lot more music in me, and I have a lot of directions I want to take, and I don't need these guys. I've got enough money at this point. I can take some risks. That's cool.
So you said, let me do something less commercial. Let me do jazz.
And what do I need Andy's little, tantrums every time I want to try something new? Right?
I'm not saying anything at this
No, but Sting, you wrote all those songs, the good ones, right?
Yeah, I wrote a lot of the songs.
You wrote Roxanne yourself. You didn't have any help.
No.
Oh, Jesus. Roxanne. You're doing an acoustic set today, my friend.
So I heard. Which is why I've just developed chronic laryngitis.
No, you haven't. You sound fine. You sound fine. We don't want to hear any crap. And you can sing it to Trudy.
I can sing it to Trudy?
You're not a rock star here, my friend. You're a journeyman.
Oh, you're hard, Howard.
Yeah, you like when I tell
You're
Sting
a
off,
hard
don't
boy.
you?
Oh, yeah.
You like that. Nobody talks that way to Sting.
Nobody. Nobody in
No
the
one
world.
dare speak that way to Sting. They'll just storm off.
He's a terrifying kind of guy, you know. Look at him.
When you have a fight, does he go, okay, that's it? Does he storm off?
You know, I don't know whether we fight very much. Do we fight?
You get to go on tour with him?
It must be quite difficult living with me because you never get near the mirror. But
This is true.
You are a good-looking dude, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I know what you did. Maybe that was what it was.
What?
Didn't you talk to him about his nose?
No, I didn't. I didn't say
You
anything
did
about that.
too.
Did I, Sting?
no, you didn't.
No.
Never.
I thought you did.
No, I didn't. I never asked Sting about
What
any
you
of that stuff.
did was say, I'm thinking of getting a nose
I'm thinking of
job."
getting one.
You shouldn't get a nose.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. You're too kind.
No, you shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't.
Really, Trudy?
You're gorgeous.
Yeah, like you would ever look at me. If,
I've been looking at. I haven't taken my eyes off you for 15 minutes, and all you've been doing is talking to him.
You must go when you see Sting naked standing there. You must go out of your mind. What woman wouldn't want that? Sting, you stay in pretty good shape.
Yeah,
what, do you work out with weights or something?
No, I never touch them.
Really?
No, I do
That's
yoga.
all genetic?
I do yoga.
You do the yoga too?
Yeah.
And wait, you guys don't eat or something? I mean, you're all like real thin.
Oh, we're not as thin as you.
No, you don't know. I got a lot of cellulite.
Where is it?
It's just bunched up in different areas. It's all sags and stuff. I'm a mess.
How unfortunate.
You know what? I tried that Anushka wrap with the seaweed. Get rid of my cellulite. God. Sting, I only pray that when you're in bed with Trudy that you're small, because that would be perfect.
How could you say such a thing?
Because it's not. He's got everything. It'd be great if the joke was that you didn't have anything in your pants.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'm not shooting blanks.
I've got bad news for you. I've got very bad news.
Really? Oh. Really? Sting. My macho man.
He's blushing. I think his face is gonna bleed. It's turning so red.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it. No, Sting's got a new album out too.
Yeah.
I should say that, and then I'll plug the Rainforest stuff.
If you play the record backwards, it's a really happy record.
Yeah, I hear you're all depressed and everything, man. You gotta snap out of that. What the hell are you depressed about? Let me tell you something. See this. I can't even figure out how to open it.
That's interesting packaging.
Yeah, look at that. I didn't do that on my CD.
No, it's easy to open.
What did you do on your CD?
I've got a double box set.
The long box?
Yeah, and big magazine-type booklet.
That's bad, Howard.
Why?
You have to think of the environment.
What do you mean?
It's environment.
Why? It's a cardboard box.
The long box?
Yeah. It's not the plastic.
What's he talking? You just said plastic. Now you're saying cardboard.
No. I said no. I said it's a big box.
A big box.
You said a big plastic box.
Listen, never mind the environment. I got to think of my fans. Environment, schmirement. I'm involved in environment issues. Out on Long Island, I'm a part of cleaning up the landfill. Me and my wife, we go to the meetings and stuff. And hey.
Oh, stop
Don't talk to me about the environment. Hey, what are you talking about?
You've never been to one of those meetings.
All right, I send my wife. I show up at the meeting. You realize the pandemonium that was set in? All those yentas on Long Island? Howard Stern. Sting, you don't go to those meetings, those environmental meetings. You can't go to stuff like that.
I avoid them.
Hey, what do you guys do? How do you guys go to dinner and stuff? I mean, seriously, what's that all about? It's got to be a major hassle. Does Sting hide in the house a lot?
What do you mean, how do we go to dinner? We walk into the restaurant, we have dinner.
No problem? People don't hassle you?
No problem.
People are great in this city. They say, hi, Sting, how you doing? We love the record. They're great.
Really?
In England, they say, you wanker.
You know, Trudy, every time you do this show, we have to bleep you.
All right, Trudy, you know what we're going to do? Trudy, why don't you relax? And let me take a break. I got to play a bunch of commercials. You guys understand commercials. All right?
It's true.
Let me take a couple of commercials here.
I knew this was a mistake.
Sting, what the hell is going on? Sting, are you having a good time? Trudy's having a great time. You're having a good time. All right. No one can tell with you. Everyone's very, very touchy about this interview.
Can I have a cup of coffee?
No. Hey, where is our fresh pot of coffee?
Fresh pot of coffee?
Orange juice.
And fresh squeezed orange juice, Gary.
And what about the straws?
And the special straws, like Raquel gets. All right. Gary has trouble finding juice, coffee, the phone ringing, and anything else.
He's lucky to find the office every day. What are you sending him out for?
Baba Booey. I'll play you the Elton John song when we get back from commercials, too.
Good.
Get Sting sort of pumped up. Maybe he'll perform a little.
Listen, is your voice really like that? I mean, have you got one of those devices on your mic?
Oral exciters.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
An oral exciter.
No, this is my voice.
Well, mine doesn't sound really.
Yeah.
Well, this is this is my real voice. All right, we'll be back right after these words. What kind of car you guys driving?
Us?
Yeah. Or you guys into that environment thing where you take the train everywhere?
We have a Range Rover.
Oh, really?
Don't we?
Well, yeah.
It doesn't work, though.
Yeah, I see you guys with something like that. That's sort of like a rock star thing.
We walk in New York. We like to walk.
Yeah, we don't have a car.
Well, you guys are Manhattan people. You know, anybody who lives in the suburbs. This is my band, by the way.
This is the Glitter Band.
Oh, sorry.
This
All
is
right.
Gary.
All right, Sting. Don't be a show-off. Anyway, I'm thinking of doing a remake of this song.
Don't show them that bottle. It's supposed to be fresh squeezed orange juice.
That's not fresh squeeze, you moron.
Don't show them the bottle.
This is...
That's fresh squeeze?
We couldn't find fresh squeeze.
You know, but, hey, you know, you make arrangements for these people. These are people you want back again.
Howard.
Sting, there are words to this, or you just making up?
rock and roll, hey, hey, rock and roll.
Howard.
I could have written those words.
I can't remember that.
Tell Howard the styrofoam has to go.
Hey, what do you want from me? They're anti-styrofoam.
I'm anti-styrofoam. My kids are all environmentalists. Well, what do you want from me?
This is terrible. You can afford recycled paper.
I don't go out and get this stuff.
Well, why don't you buy...
Fidelity has this.
Why don't you buy these nice crockery cups for all the boys and girls?
Oh, Trudy, don't bust my balls. Come on, huh?
Howard.
Roll.
Sting's drinking from the styrofoam.
Rock and roll, rock and roll.
You can drink from it today, and I tell you what.
You're going to get rid of them tomorrow.
No. I'm going to recycle them.
You can't, you idiot.
I will, Trudy. Sting.
No, you can recycle polystyrene. It's the big new thing in the polystyrene industry that they
That's right.
They want to encourage you recycling.
Hey, I tell you what, I'll eat the damn cups, okay? To make you guys happy. I'm just happy you're here, all right? Let's just have a fun time and let's lay off the environment. Worry about the environment tomorrow.
I'm worried about it now. I spent my life worried.
Don't you like the global warming effect we're having here in New York this year?
Trudy, you are
nice winter.
You are very sexy. I see what Sting. I see what you're seeing, huh?
Yeah, I knew you would.
Sting, you met her at a point where you could have had any woman in the world, and you fell in love with Trudy. It's very complimentary.
What do you mean he fell in love with me?
I didn't fall in love with you.
He loves you.
Yeah, but you sound like you're surprised.
If Sting's so in love with you, why is he writing such depressing music these days? A man in love shouldn't be so damn depressed.
He's a complicated boy like you, Howard.
Yeah, I'm complex. I like it.
He's complicated.
Like his lyrics.
Yeah, he's complicated.
Sting, you always got music going on in your head? Or you always, like, oh, well, I'll get into this after the commercials. I got a bunch to play here. Hey, me and Sting really bonding. Trudy.
Howard.
You call him Sting at home, or you just call him, something else?
I call him something else.
You do?
Yeah.
Gordy?
No.
Hey, Sting, like all your close friends call you something?
They all call me Sting, except for Trudy has a special name for me.
And you just want to be... When you were a teacher, though, you weren't Sting.
No, I was Sir.
Right, so Sting.
No, Sir.
Sting.
Please, Sir.
Stingle.
Lord Sting.
No, because, like, the name Sting, if you give yourself the name Sting, that could either work out to be very hip or people could make fun of you.
Well,
See, in your case, you write such good music, it worked out.
Well, in my case, it was given to me to make fun of me. It was a
it was?
Yeah. And I just kept it.
Well, how is that making fun?
Because I used to wear a black and yellow sweater thing.
Oh, like a bee sting.
Like a bee, and
kids can be cruel.
It was a big joke.
If you were no kid, it was the rest of the police that gave you that name.
No, it wasn't.
All right, let's get back to it. Now, there's a big benefit for the Rainforest Foundation, and this is good of you guys to do, quite frankly, because, a lot of people say, hey, the rainforest is far away. What the hell I got to worry about that? But evidently it impacts on this environment.
They're chopping it down, Howard.
Burning it down.
But if they bring back the rainforest, won't it get cold in New York again?
Yeah, we'll have winter again.
See, it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. I don't know if I like that. I have to think really long and hard about that. Hey, I even own a piece of the rainforest. Remember they did that? I bought some rainforest.
Oh, you've actually called in?
Yeah. I bought rainforest.
But who with?
With you guys.
No, you didn't.
No,
we don't sell the rainforest.
No, we don't sell it.
It was like each person. It was symbolic. Each person donated X amount of dollars, and they own a piece of the rainforest. You didn't hear about that? You guys were doing that.
We were. That wasn't us.
Yeah, we don't buy the rainforest.
No, that was another Rainforest Foundation. We've been having problems.
We believe the rainforest belongs to the Indians. So how can you buy it?
Well, you know what I mean. It was symbolic.
How symbolic.
And do the Indians really know what to do with it, quite frankly?
Yeah, they do know what to do.
Oh, please.
Howard.
Better, this white man knows what to do with the rainforest, I think, quite frankly.
What would you do with the rainforest, Howard?
Turn it into a campground.
Why not? That'd be a really nice summer camp. That wouldn't hurt anybody.
Let's take Howard to the Amazon. Would you like to go to the Amazon?
I'll go with you guys, sure.
They'd love him, yeah.
Oh, you guys get to do neat stuff like that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Believe me, you don't want Howard in the woods.
Yeah. Big, ugly, tall white man, uptight. You just don't want the whole thing. Anyway, so you're doing the big benefit for the rainforest. That's already sold out at Carnegie Hall.
I think it's sold out.
Oh, of course.
That's great, isn't it?
Come on. You think Sting would allow himself to be put in a vehicle that wasn't sold out?
Yeah, there's not one seat left. I bought them.
Now, if you want Rainforest Foundation information, you call 212-581-9060, and you get in touch with the Rainforest Foundation.
You do.
You speak to either Trudy or Sting. So you're just there all the time.
Or you could send us donations.
How much you need? How much money would you need to settle this whole damn rainforest thing already?
1.3 million.
You need 1.3 million?
A year.
And if you had 1.3 million a year, you could solve the rainforest problem.
No, that's not true. You can't solve the rainforest problem in a matter of with money. You need time, a lot of time.
Grow some trees and junk?
You need a whole century, basically.
A century?
You need a century.
Oh, I don't have that kind of time.
Takes a long time to grow a tree.
So in other words, what you're saying is, I know what you're saying. You need a long-range plan, right?
Exactly.
Right.
There's no miracles here.
Hey, I'm with you guys.
But what we've done...
I'm for this.
Shut up, Howard.
Okay, sorry, Trudy. So beautiful.
What we... and
I like that you're into causes. That's cool.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you're good-looking and you're into causes. That's such a great combination. I gotta get my wife into some causes like Trudy.
But your wife is into causes. She's into landfills.
Yeah, she goes to the landfill meeting.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's very good. But what we at the Rainforest Foundation and other environmental organizations have done is to bring a lot of pressure onto the Brazilian government to have them stop burning the forest as much as they were. So now they've cut all their subsidies, so people don't have an incentive to go and burn up the
They're actually
the Amazon.
giving people tax breaks to burn the forest.
Hey, Sting.
And now that's stopped.
You gotta marry her. Come on.
I know.
You got to. Oh, Jesus. Don't let her get away.
I'm gonna.
You are nuts. I'm telling you. Just go out after this show.
Get her a ring.
Get a ring. Go to Fidelity Diamond.
Tell me something. Where do you get married? How do you do it?
I will tell you how to do it.
Where did you get married, Howard?
I got married in Brookline, Massachusetts. It was very beautiful.
Pretty.
I got married, 15 years ago. I've been with the same woman for over 19 years.
Really?
No, it's 19?
I have... I would plan to be with her the rest of my life if it wasn't for her terminal illness.
Oh, dear.
And I will... And let me tell you something. I have to start dating. Trudy, you got a sister? My wife told me to date.
Oh, dear.
I do have a sister.
Do you really?
Yeah.
She's cute as you?
She's called Heather.
Oh, I love
Oh, you love that name. I knew
love
you were going to say that.
Heather Stern. Mrs. Heather Stern. And I'd marry her, too. I'm planning my wife's car crash as we speak. Jackie, you go cut the brakes. All right, now.
That damn airbag saved her the last time.
Yeah, oh, Jesus. Whose idea was that? Stupid airbag. No. And Heather must be so jealous, though. And secretly, because you have Sting.
I think Heather likes Sting.
Yeah.
Don't you think Heather
what girl doesn't like Sting?
Yeah.
Sting's good looking, he can sing.
You like Heather, though.
I have fantasies about you and Heather, but...
Well, what do you think I'm going to do it with my sister?
No,
No, he doesn't want you to do it. I know. Sting, let me butt in here.
Men have private fantasies, you know.
Is your fantasy that Heather and Trudy get into bed and just do stuff to you? They don't have to do stuff to each other.
No, exactly.
Right.
Well,
there's nothing wrong with that.
You've never heard that from Sting's mouth before? Trudy, you have no idea. Are you kidding? Every guy wants to get his wife and his sister-in-law in bed.
Do they?
Of course.
Do you?
every guy on the planet.
Is your wife's sister cute?
Oh, sure. I got her into bed once.
Oh, stop.
No, I can't make that happen. But, you know, it would be fun to see the two of them frolicking.
Well, we just said no frolicking amongst the sisters.
Or just to see the two of you wrestling.
Ooh, I wouldn't like
You
to
don't
do
like
that
your
with
sister
my
very much, that's the problem.
Really?
Yeah,
Why don't you write an album about
I've
it?
known her all my life.
I will write an album.
Why do you think he's
Good.
depressed?
Sting's depressed because you don't like his sister. And what? Hey, Trudy, are your parents thrilled with Sting?
I only have one, unfortunately.
Oh.
And he's not that thrilled with Sting. They
No?
don't have a great relationship, those two.
What's the problem?
Well, my dad doesn't have many words to say to anybody.
Oh.
Neither does Sting. So.
No, we're not much on small talk, you know.
So, hey, Sting, Fred, are you, like, in heaven over there? Because, like, Fred loves you, Sting.
Fred's a snob about music.
Fred's a musician, and Fred, I happen to believe Fred could have been a great musician, but he doesn't have the drive. And Fred always told me that Sting was a great musician.
Yeah. One of the best. He just said it not too long
Look
ago.
at Fred over in the corner masturbating. Ease up.
Tell Jackie to stop helping.
I bet you Fred's running off a special copy of this show just so he can have it at home.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Hey, Sting, if you won't marry Trudy, marry Fred.
Fred doesn't talk much either.
Yeah, you guys can get along. And you know what? You wouldn't have to go visit his parents.
Sit there and ignore each other.
Yeah. Fred's parents are like, from Latvia. You don't have to worry about it.
They're happy that Fred has anyone.
They're happy Fred goes somewhere. Set it to their log cabin.
And they're voting.
All right, now where was I? Oh, yeah. So, Sting, when you're sitting around and a song comes to you, what do you mean? It just comes to you? The music comes to you, and then you start writing down some lyrics, or it just comes to you? Like when you wrote, let's take Message in a Bottle. Where were you when you wrote that? Where were you, sitting around somewhere?
Where was I when I wrote Message in a Bottle?
Yeah.
I was actually in the basement, next door to Trudy.
Really? And you were thinking about Trudy?
No, I was thinking about a bottle.
Trudy, you go to the...
He's very complicated.
You go to the... Jesus, that must... And then you went, oh, my God, I just wrote a hit song? Or did you know it was going to be a hit? You had to know.
Yeah, I knew that.
You knew it, right?
As soon as I wrote these songs, I knew they were going to be hits.
Are you serious? I know, are you being serious? Don't yank my crank here, Sting.
No,
you did know, right?
Yeah.
Because, it's like, oh, my God, how could the world not like this?
Wait a minute.
I remember when I played the first Police record.
Song.
No, I have to say that, I don't have that feeling very much now, because I don't think I write hit material anymore.
Oh, Jesus.
Sting, what are you, nuts?
You know,
I used to write the song, write the verse and the chorus and go, that's a hit, that's #1. And I was right.
And you think that...
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you something.
Cocky bastard.
Oh, yeah. No, when I you got to have that kind of confidence.
Calm down, Robin.
Hey, Robin, when I write...
overexcited.
Robin, when I write one of those great, like, Buttman bits or something...
When you're doing Fart Man, like you were doing Fart Man yesterday, you knew that was killer.
Well, that one wasn't, but I know that... I know when I'm on target. I know what you mean, Sting. I write the same kind of #1 material.
You know you're connected.
You're not cocky. You ignore Robin. She's having a period. Now, where was I?
Don't listen to him.
Where were we?
Trudy, you go to the bathroom in front of Sting? I'm curious. My wife does, and I object to it.
What, you mean for big jobs?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
You feel pretty wild. Yes. Interesting.
Isn't this amazing?
Yeah. All right, we got to take a break. Sting and Trudy are here.
They didn't ask anything like this on Rock Line.
No, they hang up and hit the delay on people like us when we call up Rock Line.
Sting, does Trudy take a dump in front of you?
All right, thank you, Russell, from... Hey, I should play for Sting when I called up Yoko on Rock Line.
Yeah.
I called up and disguised my voice.
You know Yoko?
You know Yoko?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Is she all right, or is she kind of weird?
I like Yoko a lot.
Oh, really? I'm a hostile to Yoko.
You would be.
No, I am.
You're hostile to a lot of good people.
Not you. Not Sting.
A lot of good people were hostile to?
Who am I hostile to?
Who is that?
Who am I hostile to?
A lot of... I listen to your show avidly.
Yeah, but I think with good reason. There you go. I like how Sting teases the police every once in a while. He goes, oh, we might get back together. Yeah, okay, sure, right. Yeah, we're gonna go we're gonna do greatest hits, and we're gonna record one song together. Yeah, hey, tickle my ass with a feather. Yeah, come on, you know what you're up to. You know exactly what you're doing. Stuart starts drooling.
He's really a cruel man, isn't he?
Oh, Stuart starts with the dribble starts coming out of his mouth. Oh, Jesus, Sting is ready for me. He realizes. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, Stuart, keep dribbling. Right. Yeah, keep playing those drums.
Complicated boy.
Paint yourself black, Stuart. Maybe then Sting will look at you. Okay. All right, there. Right. Yeah, he
has nothing against white people, does he?
No.
Sting, you like white people? Oh, seriously, Sting. What's going on with that?
I like white people.
How come you won't play with any white people?
I do play with white people.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Most of my band are white now.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're resisting black people.
Poor Stuart, he just put a plate in his lip. Wait till he hears it. He's always like a beat behind, right?
He's now black.
Hello, Sting. I just put a plate in my lip.
Well, he doesn't talk like that.
No.
You know, bad impression. All right, listen. Let's take a break. We'll come back and talk about the rainforest.
I need a break. We need a break.
You love this thing.
This is hard work.
Yeah, right. Come on, Trudy. Trudy, how much you weigh?
8.5 stones.
Which is?
I don't know. I'm English.
So thin.
140 pounds, right? No.
Your scales say 8.5 stone?
120.
And you're all natural, right? There's no implants or anything on Trudy, right?
No, it's all
you're
natural.
perfect.
What did you think was implanted?
I mean,
brain?
No, you know what I mean. Because you're such a thin woman. A lot of the thin girls nowadays have breast implants. All right. I can't believe it. Oh, you are perfect. So how did you get Sting again? You guys were living in the same place.
You have to move into the same place he is.
Here's Sting. Can you tell the girls where you live so that they can move in? No, wait a second. No, you were both living in the same town, and how did you meet Trudy?
Well, I'll tell you something. We discussed this last night because it was our anniversary. It was like, when we first met, there was like an electric field that happened between us. And
really?
It was like magnetic, and we couldn't stop.
It was physical at first.
Purely
physical.
Yeah.
And you had a lot of women throwing themselves at you, right? I mean, you know, you've had a lot of...
Well, one or two.
Right.
100.
And like you guys went to bed as soon as you met each other?
No.
No.
We had 6 months of waiting, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
And what? And Trudy was coming to see you at shows and stuff? Oh, man. Oh, look at him. Look at him up there. By himself, solo acoustic.
What was the 6 months all about?
Man. Yeah,
were either of you involved or something?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
that's
we were.
Ah!
Hey, that gets messy.
We were involved.
Hey, sometimes your wife doesn't grow.
Oh, yeah, right.
Let me tell you. Let me tell my wife she better grow.
19 years later, you're telling her to grow.
Yeah.
I think she's grown now.
She's grown enough.
She sounds great to
His
me.
wife is really nice. I met her.
Yeah?
Where'd you meet? Oh, that's right. You did meet my wife.
Backstage.
She's a wonderful woman.
How many kids have you got?
2.
How
2 little
old?
girls. 7 and 4.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's
have
great.
some more?
No. We're having that discussion.
Are you?
I don't...
Seems like 3 is the in number.
It's just that every time my wife has a baby, then it takes like a full 2 years to get her weight together. And
Rubbish.
Yoga.
Yoga?
Look at Trudy.
She doesn't want to go to yoga. Look at you, Trudy. God, you're gorgeous. Look at your body. Oh, my God. I love it. Go from yoga? Oh, man. Sting, no wonder you sit home.
How could he stay in a band?
And you guys don't get tired of each other?
No, never.
No.
Really? Really?
Get tired.
Deeply in love.
Yeah, but I mean, every once in a while, Sting, you gotta, you know.
No.
Really? Interesting.
No.
Fascinating man. Very deep. You keep him interested. Yeah, you're a good woman, Trudy. We gotta take a break. We'll be right back. You should see me, Trudy, and Sting bonding. It's unbelievable in here, Robin.
Well, I just like to see it carry on outside of the studio.
No chance. I don't think I could handle it.
Oh, Robin, you're a wicked girl, aren't you? You really are.
I just sit here and watch.
You guys got any, like, friends that you actually go to people's homes and stuff and hang? Or are they all showbiz people?
Yeah, we got a couple.
You have a couple of friends?
Yeah, but they're not show business people. They've been in our lives.
And who met them? Like Trudy went out and met them? And then Sting...
like Sting's buddies from Newcastle days.
Oh.
I got friends from school.
Yeah.
Wait a second. You got friends from school? And don't your friends lay trips on you all the time? Like, oh, Mr. Rockstar, big shot. They don't start in with you? Oh, man, you got a lot of money. They don't start in with you?
They don't talk like that, actually.
All right, they don't talk like this. All right, but... I mean,
I don't know what these accents are he's doing.
Hey, I'm doing my English impressions.
That was sounded like the Frito Bandito.
Oh, all right, let me get back to it. Don't your friends ever go, hey, Stingo?
That's his Dick Van Dyke London accent.
Sting, you just get ready to sing. You just get yourself together.
You just think you're lucky stars you can write a song.
Right.
We got to sit here and sell the physician smoke stopping group.
Jesus, what a life you have. I sit here and read commercial after commercial, day after day, endlessly reading commercials. And you just write a couple of songs, go on a couple of annoying interviews, and then you're done.
For a few years.
Yeah, then I go on tour.
And you go on tour, big deal. Oh,
that must be fun.
And then you go to Africa and cool
Not fun
stuff.
for me.
Oh,
you don't
Trudy.
go?
I go some places.
And Sting goes by himself?
Yeah.
And
And?
do you ever... See, my wife gives me a hard time if I just go do the TV show and look at the spokesmodels.
Well, I don't think he has
spokesmodels. With girls on it.
Yeah, we saw those girls.
Men. Oof. Well, hey, you think that was easy?
That's like you were having a terrible time.
No.
That's hard work.
That girl couldn't have been 18. The one I was
Everybody asked me if she was young,
big
underage.
Too young. I started screaming after she. I said, who screens these girls? I'm with a 14-year-old playing Twister.
Like you didn't like it.
That wasn't bad.
The worst part was walking in on the producer.
What was he doing?
Who has to see all the girls in their bathing suits before the show.
Yeah, he has to screen them.
I was so embarrassed. I didn't know what
great.
to do.
Where did you get these girls from? I mean,
why are you interested?
I think from Hungary.
I was just interested.
Sting, what's it to you?
Yeah. What's
Sting.
it to
Just
you?
making conversation.
All right.
I
know we have commercials still, but come on.
Oh,
we were losing Sting in a couple of minutes.
No
Sting,
more
come on, do some one of these songs you do.
You do a song?
Yeah, give Sting a guitar. Let him get into it. You should be able to do that. Me and Trudy will hold hands during it. There you go. Sting, what do you got in mind here? You want it now? I could recommend a concert.
Don't you direct him?
Yeah, shut up, Howard.
All right. What What'd you think of Eddie Murphy when he did that whole Roxanne in the...
I thought it was hilarious.
That was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's a great moment. Fred's got it worked out. Sting, now what are you playing now? Is that a song or is that just tuning up?
Did he ever answer the question as to whether there's music in his head all the time?
Yeah, is there music in your head all the time? Joe Walsh tells me there's music in his head all the time.
Yeah, there's music in my head most of the time.
But like right now, are you hearing songs in your head?
Yeah, terrible songs.
Like what's in your song? What's in your head right now, this song?
Well, I'm trying to think of what I should sing to you.
Me or Trudy?
But do you have to be in a certain space to write, or...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I used to be able to write all the time, but now I have to sort of take time aside and just be quiet, you know. And
you mean there were so many songs in your head, you just had to rush to get them down on paper?
Yeah, now there are less songs.
And then when you got the encouragement of the public buying it, you even wrote more and more songs.
Yep.
And now you're at the point in your career where you don't need that kind of... You're sick of it. You're sick of the pressure.
I'm sick of writing.
And yet you love it. And yet you love it. And what was that whole move with the plays? What was that? What was going on in your mind there?
Oh, I had the best time of my life, actually, doing that play. I really had a great time.
Any more movies on the horizon?
I'm more interested in doing another play, actually.
Really?
Doing another film.
There was this one movie he did, Stormy Monday. Was that it? With I like it better the more I see it.
How many times have you seen it?
Oh, 3, 4.
She watches movies like a mental patient. So, Sting, what's this hang up with being an actor? It's just like something that's burning inside you or something?
No, I never had an ambition to be an actor, ever. But someone once said to me, you know, do you want to be in this movie? And I said, sure. And so it's kind of intriguing.
What was it like acting with that Meryl Streep?
Oh, wonderful.
Annoying.
She's not any good.
She's so carried away with it. Look at Trudy looking at you when you talk about acting.
Meryl Streep is one of the most down-to-earth, funny people I've ever met. She's really great.
That's your opinion.
Did you interview
We've never met her.
Nah,
She's great.
I don't let her on the show. She keeps trying to book herself on this show, and I won't let her. Now, Sting, I've been given the high sign by Gary that you have to leave, but please, a song first. Sting, come on, huh?
Okay, I sang this to Trudy last night.
And now you're singing it to me? Boy, what a come down.
I'm going to sing it to Trudy again. Did you hear the guitar?
I
like Howard.
Is it tuned? Yeah, it's tuned enough.
How does it sound?
Sounds fine.
I need some reverb.
Oh, hold on. You like that? What's on me?
Yeah, that's all right. No, I need some more reverb.
More? Jesus, Sting. What do you think this is, a professional studio? You need more reverb.
I've tried before to tell her of the feelings I have for her in my heart. Recognize it?
Yeah, no, it's great. I like this version.
I had a voice this morning.
You do, believe it.
Every time that I come near her, I just lose my nerve, as I've done from the start. Ow!
Give some hot water.
It hurts. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turn me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. And on, and on, and on, and on, and on.
Next
and on.
Don't mess around, Sting. Keep going.
Yeah.
Come on. Treat it seriously.
I'm supposed to be a singer, and I sound like this. What's the next verse?
Sound better than any of us. Freddie, you know it.
I have to tell a story of 1,000 rainy days since we first met. It's a big enough umbrella, but it's always me that ends up getting wet. I have to change the tune. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turn me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. And on. And on. And on. And on. And on. Can I stop now?
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya. 99 bottles of beer. Come on.
How cool is that, Trudy, having a guy like sitting there? Oh.
Does he sing to you at home?
Did you hit the jackpot or what?
Didn't I?
And Trudy's just staring and like, oh, that song was that song written about Trudy, really?
Of course.
No kidding.
Couldn't you tell?
Man, Trudy, look at you. You're a mess after that. You were like crying a little bit, weren't you? I was getting teary. I thought maybe Sting was singing that to me.
Yeah, I could tell that you were having that feeling.
That's the song I wanted you to do, by the way.
It is?
Yeah. Remember, Robin, what I say?
You said first Roxanne.
Then
Message in a Bottle.
And
then Every Little Thing.
Because I like your acoustic stuff the best.
I do too.
That's what I like.
I love that.
You could go out.
12 o'clock, you know that.
You could go out and just do like concerts with your acoustic guitar. You don't need a band.
You know what we'd like to do with you at this point?
What, Robin? What?
Robin, you were praying that he was singing that to you, weren't you? I saw you.
No,
you were like, what would it be like if some guy could sit down and start singing?
Some guy, yes. I'll let Trudy keep Sting.
Robin, your windows got all steamed up, dear. Go take a shower.
Hey, Sting, I appreciate you doing the song. I appreciate that.
Remember when we went to see him and the Police in Washington?
Yeah.
He got really jealous because his wife and I walked out of the stadium. We were like out of our minds over you.
Big deal.
And he was like, shut up.
Yeah, I went home, I nailed my wife. Big deal.
He was thinking of Sting.
Yeah, Sting. Big deal. Sting. Hey, anyway, so let me just Sting every minute. So,
Alice was like, have you ever seen a more sexy man?
Yeah, I've seen one.
She said that?
Yes.
Yeah, hey, I'm pretty ugly. I'm lucky my wife likes me.
She is.
Oh, God.
Yeah, my poor wife.
His wife's really nice.
My wife is very nice.
Well, Howard's very nice.
And you're very nice, Trudy.
Really nice.
You are really nice. Hey, don't you get tired of a good-looking stud like that? Wouldn't you like to be with a regular ugly guy like me?
I'll give it a whirl.
Really? Well, anyway, listen, I want to thank the two of you for doing all you're doing with the Rainforest, because I do appreciate that. Because you know what it is? I'm so busy, I don't have time to help people. So, I'm glad like people like you pick up the stick. And you have a lot more influence. If I start getting behind something, people right away...
Say, let's get rid of it.
Okay, Howard.
I'm not in the Rainforest.
You can just write us a check, okay?
Yeah, I will do that.
Do you hear that, guys? He's going to write us a check.
Where do I send it? Seriously.
To the Rainforest Foundation, 1776 Broadway, 14th floor, New York, 10023.
And all the money goes to the Rainforest, not to like with muscular dystrophy where they're buying buildings and all that stuff. It all goes right to the Rainforest.
No, we're not buying buildings.
Really?
But it's important that you pay professionals to help you. You know, you can't have a foundation without professionals.
I understand. All right, Sting. Come on. I wasn't attacking.
I'm not defending.
For a change. Everyone's getting a little upset here for no good reason. All right. Now, Sting, you will be at Carnegie Hall donating the funds, doing a benefit for the Rainforest Foundation.
Yep.
Yes.
Now, who told you to do that? Your accountant, or are you just doing that on your own?
Trudy told me to do it.
Oh, okay. All right. Isn't that great when your man can just go up on stage and raise money for the Rainforest by just singing a few songs?
It's amazing.
It's going to make you nuts.
It does make me nuts.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And, of course, Sting's new album. You got to buy that. Gary, you got it yet?
It's right there. No, I haven't bought it.
No, I mean, did you buy it? You didn't buy it?
Not yet.
What's your deal?
Gary?
I'm going to go tonight. I'm going to...
Howard doesn't pay you?
Where are you going?
It's the HMV store right on my corner. I'm going to buy it.
Hey, you know, Sting spent a lot of time on this album.
I know.
Baba Booey.
You're Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
You want to hear a song I wrote, Sting? Right?
Yeah,
I know you got to leave. Where's my Baba
written
Booey
a song?
Where's my Baba Booey song?
Oh, that's
Let's hear Howard's song.
I should play the Elton John song.
It's right here.
Give me that. You want to hear it?
Yeah, do.
Or do you got to leave?
No, I want to hear it.
All right. Because you're pals with him, right?
Yeah, I really like Elton.
Listen to this. Tell me my head wasn't spinning. I was totally full of myself this day.
Let's hear it.
There's a man who has a small penis.
It was in all complimentary.
And in high school, he was beaten up by blacks and whites.
We wrote the lyrics. That's, you know, he wrote the music.
Oh, he's admired by white trash and the media. He could have girls, but he's faithful to his wife.
Here's the big chorus now. Watch this.
I'll get to the chorus.
Oh.
Howard Stern is better than Johnny Carson.
Huh? That's Elton saying that.
He's kept it in his pants. And he never left his wife.
See? Scolding the virtues of my humanity.
He don't have it to sit beside him and kiss his butt. Well, Oprah Winfrey's fat. Children of you, just take a hike.
Here it comes. Here's the big payoff. Check it out. See?
On TV.
Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that nice?
Although I spin the dial.
All right, Sting's getting upset.
That's beautiful.
One of my favorite songs.
Look at Trudy. Did you see Trudy dancing? You dug
away with that.
All right, I want to thank Trudy and Sting. This was really nice of you guys to stop. I was feeling a little bad because you were on all the other stations. You got to come to see me every once in a while.
I wasn't on the other stations.
No, Sting was.
No, that was someone.
No, this is the bonus.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Well, Trudy, you can come back anytime.
Yeah. Sting's got to earn it.
Robin, I don't know how to take that. I feel
Trudy,
less than
this is your home.
exclusive suddenly.
When Sting's on the road and you're just feeling lonely, you come in here, we'll party with you, we'll have you on all morning, whatever you want. You just come on in, you'll get you some bagels, some fresh squeezed orange juice.
Really
no
fresh
styrofoam
squeeze.
cups. You know what I'm saying, okay?
Good boy,
This
Hal.
is your home.
I look forward to it.
All right, so we want to thank Sting and Trudy. Where are you guys going today? What are you doing the rest of the day? Maybe I'll hook up with you guys
I'm
later.
playing tonight in Long Island. I'm playing at Nassau Coliseum.
You're playing Nassau tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Well, stop by my house. I'm out there.
He's on the way.
Stop by on the way. We'll have a little dinner together. I'll order in some chinks. All right?
Bring the rest of the audience. 20,000 people.
All right, guys.
Why not?
So listen to these few words, and then we'll be back. All right. Robin's on fire. Look at you on fire. You are on fire, aren't you?
Hey, some men will do that to a girl.
Sting kissed me twice.
I felt a stubble.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He kissed me on the mouth. Did he kiss you on the mouth?
You always have to one-up me, don't you?
I kissed Trudy on her panties. Okay? So big deal. Big deal. Boy, that
You
Trudy's got
sucked her
some.
toes.
Boy, she got some body. Oh.
She's a very pretty girl.
You know, me and Jackie were just saying, because Fred doesn't like to talk about women with us. But I was talking to Jackie, and I said, you know, I said, that Trudy's got some body on her. You know, she's just foxy as hell. And then he goes, yeah, but she's got a personality. That just puts the icing on the cake. And I'm like, yeah, because I mean, I've actually nailed one or two women in my time with not a body like that, but
here he goes
an
again.
okay body. But boy, they had nothing on their minds.
Where are these girls?
Oh, be quiet. Allow me to have some fun. You saw my first girlfriend. She had a nice body. Not like that, though. Boy, that Trudy's got a buttocks. Oh, my God. I would go wild on her.
And all that from yoga? I don't think it works
Yeah,
that way.
I don't think it works like that. I think they basically have good bodies.
Yeah.
Yoga. I've done yoga. You know when I get a backache? Yoga.
Yeah, you get twisted up like a pretzel, can't get up.
Yeah, I do yoga. I don't look like Trudy or Sting. I look like me. I still look like me.
They're so sweet.
Oh, they are. And
aren't they?
She's very, very beautiful.
She had the body of a high school cheerleader.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She really did.
I know high school cheerleaders don't have a body like that.
Depends on the high school.
Yeah, listen, he's Sting. He should have that. You get that big in show business.
But they're just sweet people. You know, that's the most amazing thing.
If he doesn't get that, then nobody gets that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to say, you know, they're both very, very nice.
Do you think Trudy has laminates?
No.
Her teeth didn't need any laminates?
I think she's perfect.
Let me just talk about laminates, and then we'll analyze everything that happened. I'll tell you what I did during the commercials with Sting and Trudy to sort of cement a bonding relationship. You got to understand, people at home, that this is a very big thing for me and Robin. We don't get visited by too many happening people, and very often they hate us.
That's right. They run out of here.
Yeah. They seem to actually leave here not thrilled, but
Sting was actually saying he'd had a good time. That was a lot of fun.
He's a hard dude to read, that's for sure. And, you know, this guy gets his ass kissed all day, so, you know. We're just, you know, we're fleas. Anyway, where was I? Hey, Lemony.
You know, I really resent that. You called me a flea.
No offense, Robin. Anyway, so during the commercials with Sting and Trudy.
What was happening?
I got into some, like, serious issues about the TV show, you know, telling them behind-the-scenes stuff. about how, you know, as a creative artist, I can't have my time filled up with, you know, I have to have time to be creative, not to be an administrator. It's things like, yes, very important to have free time. You know, Trudy, understanding. Then the second commercial break I went into, you know, some of the, you know, I said, of course, you know, I'm sure it's much more intense for you, but as a celebrity, I have to, you know, I have to think about, you know, the children being raised normally, and, you know, and they were like, yes, most important, and really, hey, Jackie, you were catching my rap with them.
You aligned yourself with them.
Yeah.
With them, rather.
Nice moves I was making, huh?
Yeah. The whole kids thing. And
Yeah.
Lying. What's he talking about?
Aligning.
I made an allegiance.
Oh, I see. I didn't understand what Jackie had said. I thought he said you were lying.
That's where his laminates.
Was doing that.
Well, I was lying. I mean, I was lying a lot, but so what? Then what did I move into? I got into the kids. I got into, and then environmental issues, didn't I? No, I didn't get into that. I didn't go that far.
You didn't dare go near that.
They would have caught you.
Yeah.
The whole thing about the TV show and the radio show.
And being an artist.
And the expansion of the radio show.
Yeah, did you notice how I slipped that in?
Kind of very subtly just said, and it's going to be national very soon, and it's a big deal for me.
But I don't do it like even how Jackie's do. I do like, you know, I said, you know,
because it sounds very much like a Steve Rossi kind of a thing.
No. I did. Hey, did it sound like Steve Rossi?
No, it was a Steve Rossi thing, but done by you.
Yeah, it was done cool. I was complaining. I took the other move. I was just like, you know, we're way too busy. You know, we have a lot of pressures on us because they were asking me about the show. It wasn't like all one-sided. So I said, no. With going into Los Angeles and a lot of other things going on, we have, you know, we're very, very busy. So he was like, yes, but you have to have time, you know.
But he was kicking me while he was talking to you.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, was he? Oh, jeez. Don't know.
No, they were digging it. Me and Trudy were really having a good time.
Because I really couldn't stay around to observe.
Yeah, I know. No, it wouldn't have been good if you had walked in.
No. I'm not talking about walking in. Sometimes I watch you from here to see what the dynamic is.
My head was practically in Trudy's lap.
But I couldn't stay today.
You know what Trudy said to me? You look very, very good.
Well, somebody better get... Never mind. Just a joke.
And she doesn't need to say that.
You look good.
Oh, she's real cute. Never found out how we met her. They weren't being too forthcoming.
No, he said they lived in the same place. You know, it's like an apartment building or something. And they had, you know, she was the next door neighbor.
Where did she get the money to live next door to him?
Apparently they have money.
Trudy?
Yeah.
Trudy has her own money?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Hey, Sting would have to marry a girl who had her own money, because how would he know she wasn't marrying him for his money?
How could she be that nonchalant?
They kind of said how they met.
How'd they meet?
Get the vibe that they were next door neighbors, and she must have been married, and so was he, or else they were each. I don't know his story, but they were both. They both had partners. So because he said it took him. You said, did you get it on right away?
Yeah, 6 months.
Then he said no, 6 months. And she said a year actually. So maybe they had been watching each other for 6 months and then met. You know.
Yeah, they couldn't fight it apparently.
They each had partners.
Yeah, it was like, our loins are burning for each other. Our loins are aching. And, you know, this is unrequited love. Oh.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's kind of like the chemistry between us, Robin.
Oh, please.
Always looking at each other, but not allowed to touch.
It's been going on for how long?
Yeah. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a real hassle getting them in here. Gary had to write a letter to the record company complaining. I mean, it was just like, hey.
And then I heard they called Gary back screaming at him.
Bad punctuation? Did they call back screaming?
Screaming about punctuation and misspelling.
What'd they do? They called back screaming, Robin says?
There were a lot of...
Hey, how did Sting seem when he left?
Fine.
Yeah?
He was into it. He's a real nice guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
So.
It's hard to be, you know, it's just hard to get a handle on someone who's like that. You know, he's got to be somewhat carried away with himself.
Well, when he sits there, he says, I knew right away all my songs were hits.
Yeah. I mean,
good Lord. Have a little modesty.
No, but that was a very honest answer. I think I understand what he had confidence in his song.
I'm sure.
Robin.
That he thought some songs were hits that weren't.
Robin.
I know it's silly, but you have to have that.
Jackie had the same feeling.
Jackie still thinks Flies is going to be a hit.
I know Jackie wrote Flies and said this is going to be a hit, but every guy thinks that.
Yeah, when you sit down and write a song, if you don't think it's going to be any good, you wouldn't do it in the first place.
Oh, Jackie, don't ever sit down again.
Jackie, thank you so much for that explanation. All right. Anyway, Gary, so what happened?
Well, I wrote the letter, and then I thought that everything would be cool, but then
this is the post-game show.
Things started to get a little weird. In fact, I just spoke to his publicist, who's very nice.
Yeah.
And there was a little problem. Remember, I was supposed to go to Rockline that night.
Yeah.
Well, someone sort of uninvited me, and what's the name of the company that does Rockline? I guess it's Global Satellite.
Yeah.
They sort of blamed it on the publicist, but now the publicist is telling me that it was them.
Oh,
and I believe her more because they've uninvited us to a bunch of things.
Publicist nice looking?
Yeah, she's looking. She was here with her husband. She's very pretty.
Oh. Are they giving a hard time back there? Like, get Sting out, get Sting out.
Well, yeah, towards the end, but they were. You know what? Everybody's more nervous.
And everybody.
What was that thing they were? I heard her say one thing like, "Is there something you could do so that there won't be any delay? That he can just walk out? Something about signing something."
You know what happened? One or two people had asked about autographs. So I said, is signing autographs a problem? She said, no. Could you have him do it during the commercial?
Yeah.
But I didn't want to. I didn't want to wreck the mood in here.
When I get a big guest, you just tell the people who want autographs to go buzz off.
Well, if it could be, listen, it wasn't a problem. And if it was, I would.
It's one of the principles of the company. You don't tell them to buzz off. But other than that, everybody else can go take a hike.
But then things. Well, anyway,
you understand? I want to make it comfortable for the dude so he keeps coming back.
Right.
I don't think that Johnny Carson slips people autograph books in the commercial.
Exactly. Right. Gary, you treat this like it's Johnny Carson. That's my new rule for you. It's Johnny Carson in here.
This is not a radio show.
Right, and that's why I handled it correctly.
Once again, doing a good job.
But
and when you wrote the letter, how come they yelled at you after you wrote the letter to get Sting on here?
No, it just started to get weird because it stirred everything up is what happened.
Well, didn't that guy call? He was like bawling you out.
Well, somebody was sort of angry that I wrote the letter. I think it was from the record company. But he said, listen, it's your job to write the letter. It's my job to protect ourselves. This went on and on and on. But then they called me and they said,
so much fuss.
What's the last... what way is this to present the guest? He goes, okay, we're going to do Sting. I'm like, great. He goes, all right, what's the last possible moment he can come on the show?
Yeah.
So I said, well, wait a minute. He wanted me to say, like, well, tell him to drop by around 10:25.
Right.
And I said, listen,
how about noon?
I said, I want him in at 8. The same time he did all the other radio shows, but he mostly did afternoons anyway.
Yeah.
So they brought him in at 9, but it was like you're haggling over the time, haggling over the days,
Yeah, you blew it. You didn't have fresh squeezed orange juice. Sting noticed. He wanted it. What happened there, man?
Because I thought they sold it downstairs, so we sent Mike down to get fresh squeezed. He showed up 15 minutes early, and none of the stuff was ready because I'd sent Mike down at about 8:30, but I guess there was a big line down there.
Gary, I would have gotten the stuff at 8.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Well, John had to tune the guitar.
Seriously, the guys. John had to tune the guitar.
Right.
Fred could have tuned the guitar.
No, Fred couldn't have. It's a difficult guitar to tune. Fred will tell you. It'll explain it to you. It's very difficult to tune. It took John half an hour to tune.
What were you doing?
What was I? I was looking at...
Yeah, really, what were you? That's a good question. How come you're the only guy not doing anything? All right,
Mike had to do something.
You know what?
John had to do something.
You did good. You got Sting here. I don't want to get into an argument with you now. All right, Robin. Just let's leave him. Let's cut him a break today.
He's Baba Booey.
He's Baba Booey.
And we love him.
He's never doing it. He had to read Newsday, Robin. He was busy with the paper. I was checking information.
The National, the sports paper. That's what he reads.
You know what didn't make sense? It's one thing to not, to have a hassle getting him in here because of the record company and everything, but with her there and her being such a big fan, pulling for him to be on the show, obviously, that's what makes it weird.
Yeah, it was great that she was such a fan.
But you'd think that would have got him in here a lot easier. You know what I mean? With somebody.
Yeah, well, sometimes the record company's afraid to approach a guy like him. It's just weird. And then they approach him and they tell him not to do it, and then he's listening to it. It gets all weird.
It's very strange. I'd have to be there to figure out what goes on.
Yeah, so I never have a clue as to what's going on, but it's always good to have like a real big guest because sometimes.
So are you going to see him?
Who, Sting? Nah.
Oh.
Wait, I don't see anybody.
Oh, you wind up seeing Neil Drake.
I don't even see him. He doesn't call me anymore.
He doesn't call you. You've lost him.
Yeah. And don't make fun of him. You're seeing him a lot more than I do.
I love Neil. Neil's a great friend.
That's not what you said when I first introduced you to him.
I don't understand why you
hang out with that guy. You took my little buddy away from me. You took Gilligan.
You don't know how to treat friends.
There you go. It's hard enough for me to find friends. As soon as I find them, Robin takes them over.
As soon as you get a good one, that's right.
Yeah.
I let you screen them.
Goes fishing for friends. And,
well, see, if you would, pair up with Sting, then I could steal him.
There you go. Tell you the truth, to be friends with a Sting or someone, it's just a real pain in the ass. And you know what? I'm just not into it. I mean, it'd be cool to say, hey, I hang out with Sting, but for 5 minutes it'd be cool, and then the whole day would be wasted just sitting around. And
what?
I'm just not into it. I'm not into hanging around with people.
Ugh.
To me...
Somehow you always do, though.
Neil is Sting without a guitar.
But you do hang out with people for no good reason.
No. I don't hang out with anybody.
Not these days because you're working too hard.
Yeah, but
I hear about those friends of yours.
And I hear about your friends.
I hear about those friends.
I hear about you.
What about me?
What was it? One night I get a call from Wayne Siegel. Where is Robin? Please help us. Where is Robin? I'm supposed to have dinner with her.
Oh, God.
And we can't find her.
How come they call you? Like you would know where I am.
Because he's looking for an excuse to call me. I just didn't pick up. It was a Saturday night. I was sitting there watching TV, and I didn't want to pick up, so he calls, where's Robin? She made dinner plans and doesn't show up.
Oh, jeez. Like you've never done that.
Sting's going to Jackie's 4th of July party.
See, Jackie would befriend a Sting.
Yeah, good. Let him. Sting and I are better off not being friends. He wouldn't like what he saw.
I don't see. It seems like a perfect thing to me. You're both sort of alike. You're into that whole family thing.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Let's get right to it. Howard is famous, as you know, for his fights with management around here. Well, in this segment, he dresses down the program director, the former program director, on the Best of Stern.
We'll be back right after these words. I'll talk about my feelings on how they did it.
This is Pete Fornatale on 92.3 K-Rock.
How you doing,
today,
dude?
right after Howard, it's classic rock and roll, including another guaranteed 20-song music
20 in a row.
marathon, the K-Rock Cafe, and Go Figure. I also hope you'll join me this Saturday
still do
at
Go
the 5th
Figure?
annual Hoboken Classic 5-mile run and Spring Festival.
I'm going out for that.
An all-day party located at the historic ferry terminal in Hoboken, 1 block from the PATH station. We'll have food, family fun, and free live music, including the Radiators.
The Radiators? How'd they get them?
Race, call the hotline at 201-792-1590.
Are those the Radiators?
Or register at O'Neill in Hoboken.
Sounds pretty good.
Coors, proud sponsor of the Hoboken Classic and the Classic Rock.
How long is this?
WXRK
What is this, the Pete Fornatale show, Fred?
K-Rock.
Hey, Fred. What was that? What is that, the Pete Fornatale show?
How long was that?
46 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, what is this? What, every week I got to go into Turnoff and explain that can't be 46 seconds? Does he have to say, I'm going to be having some great classic rock? And the guy talks slower than anyone I've ever heard on the planet.
He could forget all that other stuff that he usually promotes for the show. He's got something special coming up.
Go figure. Oh, you know what, Freddie, that is not to be played today. That promo anymore. You tell Mark to chop it down. He doesn't have to talk about Go Figure, classic rock, 20 in a row. He's promoting a thing on the weekend that could be 20 seconds. This is a joke. It's a joke around here. Chernoff's a big, he's a little wise ass. He's a big wise ass packed into a little body. Where is that little creep? Where is he? Bring him in here. Bring him to me. This is a joke. This is every day this goes on. I have to check to see how long they are.
Pete, he just told you everything he's going to do for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Lunchtime Cafe, 20 in a row. I'm going to do...
Go Figure.
Go Figure. Whatever that is. Classic. What is Go Figure?
Some game show they do.
Yeah, well, fine. Does he have to promote that? We all know that. Come on. Plot. Yeah, plot. The plus is when I start to get nuts. Where is he?
He's not repeating.
He's not what?
He won't come in.
Oh, he won't come in. Why? Because he knows he's full of it.
No, he says Howard's defending it. It's fine.
Oh, Mark, look. Why do you do this to me? Why do we have this constant discussion? You can't give me a 46-second promo. A time is too short in the morning. That's a full minute almost.
It's not a full minute.
And it's
46
Pete.
seconds.
Does Pete have to promote classic rock?
Yes.
20 in a row?
Yes.
All that plus his event?
Yes.
Well, it ain't airing on my show.
And it has the legal ID in it.
I don't care what it has in it. He's not on my show anymore. That spot's not running.
How long would you like it to be? 30 seconds?
You want to know how fast I can cut that? 22 seconds. Give me 22 seconds, I'll give you the world. Listen, Napoleon, you better get it together.
Napoleon?
Yeah, Napoleon. You know what I'm talking about. It's the little man syndrome here. You keep challenging me.
No,
because I'm 6'5", and you're a foot smaller.
That's unfortunately true.
Yeah. There's a problem here. We have a problem of communication. You can't give me a 46-second promo so Pete can talk about Go Figure. Promote one thing.
All the wonderful things that he does.
Pete's a great guy. Nobody says it, but he talks awfully slow. I'm going to be doing Go Figure, and then I'm going to...
Almost sounds like he slows down.
Yeah, he slows down to screw up my show. What is it? My rating's too high? Is that the problem? We want to bring him down with Pete? You know, Pete can't talk for 46 seconds.
Yes, sir. I'll cut it to 30.
Yeah, come on, give me a break, huh?
30 seconds.
Yeah, give me a break.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you can cut it to 25, then you'd be a hero.
I don't know if I
okay?
can do that. I'll do it.
Take a look at it. I bet you I could figure out how to do it. I'm a master at the editing.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
That's Mark Turtle. I hate to emasculate the guy, but he keeps screwing me, Robin. He keeps screwing me.
This is all for 15 seconds, I want you to
He keeps screwing me. You do it to me every day. It's not right.
4 breaks, that's a whole minute.
Oh, and then he puts in extra ones.
No. One day I asked you, I said one, and it would be a short one, right? Let's tell the
Freddie,
truth.
is that true?
I don't recall the incident you're talking about.
All right, there you go.
For an accurate appraisal.
Look, Mark, really, you know what you're doing. You see 46 seconds on those things. You know how to tighten them up. Come on, and Pete isn't exactly talking fast there.
No, you're right.
Tell Scott to double speed Pete's promo. Can we double it? Hi, this is Beep for the tail. It's only Jackie. Come on.
Should have Jackie do it.
All right, now get out of here, because when I go into the rest of the commercial, I don't want to see your face. All right, get out. Seriously, Mark, you gotta help me with that. Are we a team?
Yes.
You want to win?
Absolutely.
All right, now go out there and work on your computer and do your thing. Go ahead. There you go. There he is, Mark Chernoff. Oh, does he hate me? He just waits. He just waits for my failure so he can just rip me into a-hole.
Do you want to win? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. Do you want to win? Yes.
Yes. Don't you wish you could read his mind?
Oh, he hates me.
That big bastard.
That big ugly bastard.
I'll miss for 15 seconds.
Oh, he could have been done with commercials already. That big ugly bastard. I'm gonna fire him. All right, we'll listen.
Probably calling you that giant. Like you're not even normal. You're giant. I'm normal. He's a giant.
I'm normal. He's a giant. The world is built more for me than for him. What does he mean, Napoleon?
It was really embarrassing. Yesterday I was talking to our promotions director about a guy from another radio station. I go, yeah, that's that short guy, right?
Yeah.
And Mark goes, no, he's not short. He's probably about my height. I was like, oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
It was very embarrassing.
You can trip over Mark. She's like an ottoman. I sit on the couch and say, Mark, do me a favor, just walk over here and put my feet up. All right, let's take a break. He's got a problem, this Chernoff. He has a deep-rooted animosity to the big man because, let me tell you something. This is a conversation that we've had off the air. I know I embarrassed him on the air, but it's my only defense because he doesn't listen to me off the air. Because I have no witnesses.
I saw it.
You heard me.
I was in the office that day. It had to do with.
Give me a break.
It had to do with Rangers promos.
Right.
He was adding an extra one. And I said, "You're killing me, Mark. Please."
Yeah. I said, Mark, give me a break. I beg of you. You're killing my show.
You asked him, couldn't he just substitute them?
Oh, here he is.
Now wait a minute. When have we ever had a discussion about height? Now wait a minute.
No, promo length. We've never had a discussion about.
But you're talking about all these complexes. Why do you say I don't want you to succeed first?
Can I just say something?
How could you say something like that?
I'll tell you what. You want me to succeed to a degree.
No, baloney.
Bull. No.
Baloney. How could you
even know
say that?
Because you're
full of it.
How tall are you?
5'5.5".
Okay. Let me tell you what goes on in Little Man Complex. You don't know you have it. If you knew you had it, you could correct it.
Excuse me.
It's just the idea you see a big, tall, strapping guy walking around the halls.
Yeah.
One of his legs is longer than your entire body. like a graceful gazelle, I walk the halls. And you're like an anteater. And you walk around, and you don't know you have it, but your whole life you want it to be taller, and then you direct your hostility toward me and through these promos or any way you can get at me. For example, the other day you had tickets to give away, right? What was the concert event? Eric Clapton?
Eric Clapton.
Did you think once of giving me tickets? No. Do you want me to succeed?
Yes.
Yes, you say. But then, psychologically, you say no.
And I had 2 pairs of tickets, and did you look at the tickets that I gave you?
He gave me a pair.
Well, after we embarrassed you.
You didn't embarrass me.
Oh,
we had to beg for those tickets. Don't say you gave them.
Well, I had to find out about that. It's up to you. It's up to you to think of me.
And when I've come to you in the past and asked you for tickets, you've said, no, it's okay.
No,
what do
were
I
the
need
tickets?
them for?
The zippers. The zippers.
Genesis.
Howard, you want zippers tickets?
Genesis, U2, and Springsteen are all upcoming events.
Yeah, we like Genesis tickets?
Yes, we like those.
You got them.
That's it.
You too and Springsteen.
And Springsteen.
Well, I don't have them yet, so I can't.
Well, as soon as you get them, you get in here with them. Proof to me you're not an angry man.
I'm not an angry man.
This guy years of staring at zippers and butt cheeks.
Oh.
He's angry. He's angry. That's true, right? Like a microphone. Howard, can you hear me? Testing. 1, 2.
Every microphone reminds him of you.
Check.
That's what you look
Mark,
like to him.
look, let's not get into it right now. All I'm saying is do me a favor. Take the 46-second promo. Use your head. Come on, huh? All right, let's take a break. Mark has a lot of thinking to do. Because I think
I've chopping to do.
You have a lot of chopping to do. Go chop, Mark. Go ahead. There goes a beaten man. Look at him. Look at him. You're beaten down.
He almost is crying.
You know why I do this? Also, you're paying for years of bad program directors that I had to work for, and I'm very hostile to program directors. You're a very fine man. I'm sure the 46 seconds was an oversight, and it'll never happen again. Am I right? Raise your right hand. Raise your right hand.
No.
Repeat after me. I, Mark Chernoff, will no longer have a promo that is 46 seconds long.
I can't promise that all the time.
Well, you better, because they're not going to air on my show. Goodbye. He didn't raise his right hand. He's still a traitor.
No, I'm not. So you know that sometimes we have sponsors that need to be mentioned, and some of the promos have to run longer.
All right, why don't we... Okay, he missed the point. Okay, why don't we take a break? There are ways of saying things in 20 seconds. Thank you. All right, thank you.
Now we're back with the best of Stern. Now, if you remember the Geraldo Rivera Frank Stallone fight, remember that? Well, it didn't come too easy. Here's a phone call with all the interested parties as they tried to make it happen on the best of Stern.
Robin, I have a breaking news story that you should be on top of.
What is that, Howard?
I've received word from Bob Abui, our producer, that Geraldo has a statement to make.
Oh, really? Is he on our line?
No.
Oh.
He cannot face me for some reason.
He has a statement. He just issued a statement to Gary?
Did he issue the statement or his agent?
He issued a statement to one of his producers, who in turn issued it to me.
Right. All right, let me hear it.
The statement is that Geraldo will fight Frank Stallone this Wednesday morning at his gym. And if we want to cover it, we can. If we don't, if either Howard can't make it or Frank can't make it, then Geraldo feels he has done his duty, and he will then rag on us. But he will allow our cameras in to tape the fight this Wednesday morning.
First of all, I haven't ragged on Geraldo. You see, Geraldo's a weird guy.
But he's getting it secondhand, too.
Yeah, of course. And, you know, the weird thing is that I made a promise to the guy that I would do his TV show if he did mine and did the boxing match.
That was the stipulation.
And it was a man's word, you know, and he broke his word. That's all I say.
He even gave us a date. He said, May 15th. That's a Friday. I'll do it on your show, May 15th.
Well, you know what? I think he's full of it. I will have cameras at his gym on Wednesday, and I will produce Frank Stallone. What do you think of that? I'm calling his bluff.
Fine.
We're going down there, Robin.
What day? What time?
Well, we'll work it out.
Wednesday. You get Frank Stallone on the phone. He's ready.
Yeah.
He's like shot out of a cannon.
See, now Geraldo's not giving Frank time to train.
Frank's whole beef now is going to be, I don't have time to train.
No,
I'm not
Frank
ready.
will do it. Frank doesn't need time to train. And what's with Geraldo not giving Frank time to train for the fight? But that's okay. I've seen Frank. I don't think he needs time. I'll still keep my bets. All bets are on.
Running scared. This is what it sounds like to me.
Yep.
16 days isn't, or 17 days wouldn't be enough time to train anyway.
Well, Geraldo...
Still more than 2 days.
Geraldo had his agent call, and cancel, saying that Geraldo's a businessman, and there's too many people around him. And I say, hey, man, you get Geraldo on the phone to me. Let me hear from his lips that he doesn't want to fight Frank Stallone. What is this? What is this crap? You big pussy. Don't make it, if a man's word, Geraldo's always with this macho crap about a man's word.
Well, I feel bad for those kids he promised college educations to.
Yeah, what about
that? This is as good as his word is.
Yeah, good luck. Get Frank Stallone on the phone for me, can you?
I think so. If he's still
Get him on the phone. Let's see if he'll fight on Wednesday.
Fine.
If he'll fight on Wednesday,
I think he was ready to go Friday.
He started punching me on Friday. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He was like he was like shadow boxing me.
He really was ready to go.
He says he won't even wear headgear. What's with this Geraldo? I mean, and that's also like a nervy thing in terms of production value, so I got to go to his gym and shoot it.
Here's what I'll do for you. I'll be there. If you're there, you can tape me.
I'm saying we go ahead and do it, and we do a live radio show from there. Even if it's like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Sure.
Then we tape it. We tape it live and go for it.
Perfect.
Okay? What the hell? Why not?
We could do it.
Gary's got... What?
Has he asked his gym? I mean, I wonder...
I don't think a gym always wants free publicity.
Right. What are they going to do? Say, oh, no, we don't want anybody to know where we are?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want that. See, and what's with Geraldo, man? Why doesn't he come on the air and talk to me about it?
Just a message. A machine.
Just a message?
Yeah.
This guy Geraldo's a weird guy, man.
Well, I've always said that. He's kind of strange.
Yeah. Gives his word, and then his agent calls and says he can't do it. Like, why can't Geraldo call me?
You can't even stay on good terms with Geraldo for more than 7 or 8 weeks at a time.
Man, don't dupe me. I mean, don't lie to me and say, okay, if you do my show, I'll do yours, and then lie to me. And how are we supposed to arrange for this all in a day?
A day or two.
Why would he say? Why not say, look, I'm too busy. It's going to have to be from my gym someday. That'd be one thing.
They're fine.
Instead of this Wednesday, 2 days.
Well, this is his. So I want to call his bluff. I say we get down there no matter what.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, see, that's what the whole thing. He's hoping you can't get it together, and he'll feel that he's lived up to the terms of his agreement with you.
Because I know Geraldo, he can't bear to think that his word is mud.
Right.
Even though, in his mind, he's got to come up with some way
to make good on this. But in all honesty, he's really doing us a disservice.
Right. Because now it'll look bad. It won't, we could have done a whole big thing around it. Who's going to win?
We don't get the proper planning. We had, plans to have a whole setup around the fight.
But screw it.
Pre-fight interviews, that whole thing.
I want to see Frank Stallone beat his ass. Beat his little ass. Where's Frank? Somebody, who's with Frank? Get him on the phone. Someone must be with Frank and listening to this.
I wonder if this is Geraldo.
I don't know who it is. Better be somebody.
Hold on.
All right. Who is this? Hello?
Hello?
Frank? Is this Frank? Frank, is this Frank?
No, this is Steve North from Geraldo's office.
Oh, all right. It's Howard. Steve.
Hi, Howard. How you doing?
What's going on? You're on the air.
Okay, Geraldo's really in the middle of taping an interview right now, which is why he can't come to the phone, but he is very serious about this.
But Steve, explain something to me. How come you call up and you tell me Geraldo wants to box, and then 5 minutes later his agent calls back and says, no, Geraldo can't box?
Well, I can't speak for his agent. I think it was a scheduling problem, but Wednesday is really the day that he'd like to do it. And
yeah, but I mean, isn't he sort of hoping, you know what it is in TV to get something together by Wednesday. Isn't he sort of hoping that I'll just disappear?
No, it's on tape. As long as you have the cameras down there, he'll be ready.
All right. Well, I am telling you right now, Frank Stallone will be there.
Geraldo will be there, too. He's
what
there
time?
Morning boxing at 10 a.m., so...
All right, 10 a.m.? Fine. And Geraldo thinks he's scamming me. 10 a.m., I'm going to be there. What do you think of that? I'm going to be there. I'm going to get off the radio early and be there at 10 a.m. with Frank Stallone.
Okay, well, let's make it 10:30 because we tape here until about 10. So.
All right, hold on. 10:30 is even better.
Fine, then we don't have to get off early.
That's perfect. You're making it more convenient.
Okay.
10:30 Wednesday.
Yep.
This guy's a joker, this Geraldo. Some man of his word. Not even giving me time to prepare an adequate television show. I see what he's up to.
No, come on. He's giving away a lot of weight here. There's 4 weight classes between his weight and Frank's weight.
Oh, so he's thought about this now.
Meanwhile, you're not even taping a TV show. You're at a gym. I hear the weights behind you.
We're at the water club right now. They're clinking.
And the gym doesn't mind me coming down and with some cameras?
No, why not?
What's the name of the gym?
I don't know the name. It's right across from Port Authority. So it's a really funky area.
Good. I'm doing it because you know what? It struck me that Geraldo, if anything, was a man of his word. Then when his agent called, I thought, boy, look at this guy. He's weaseling out of it through his agent.
Now, he's a man of his word, Howard.
Who's on the phone?
Pat Cooper's online. He's having a nervous breakdown.
Why? Oh, wait a second. Pat Cooper wants to say something, Steve. Hold on. Let's get them both on. Yeah, Pat.
Hello.
Pat, we're on with Steve from Geraldo's office.
Hey, Steve.
Hi, Pat.
How are you? Let me tell you something about your friend Geraldo. This guy here ain't got the guts of a turd. I'm going to tell you something. How his guy ever gets publicity on any show is a disgrace. First of all, he's the guy that says G. Gordon Liddy admired because G. Gordon Liddy was the guy that didn't screen anybody. Meanwhile, Geraldo screamed on everybody. That goes to show you Geraldo's class. You tell Geraldo if I was in 62, I'd break his face.
Oh, come on, Pat. Geraldo's a big fan of yours.
He's not a fan of mine. This guy did a double deal on me. I'll never forgive him for it, and he knows it. You tell this man to be a man all the time, not a part-time man. We're sitting over here listening to Howard give this guy what? Well, Geraldo. Who the hell is Geraldo? There's no talent. The man is a fart.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
It's so much funnier in the office when it's not cleaned up.
I know. Hey, Pat.
I'm not trying to be funny, Howard. You know something, Howard?
Yeah.
I love you dearly.
I know you do.
But you know something? You're wasting your valuable time. This guy will only stand in your way from becoming bigger than you are because he's jealous of what you are. That's the whole truth and the whole story. It's a schivosa.
Hey, let me tell you something, Pat, and Steve also.
Steve, I'm not angry at you, Steve.
Thank you, Pat.
No, let me just say something here. The thing is, I made a deal with Geraldo.
Yeah.
I agreed to come on his TV show if he would come on mine. We made a deal, regardless of what's gone down between you guys in the past, Pat. And you've said that Geraldo double-crossed you. I feel double-crossed only in that the man, we shook on something.
But that's his style. You read his life story, he's never on the money. The man is never on the money. That is his style. You listen to his life story and read it, you'll find out he never keeps the word completely. He's always got a door open in case the wind shifts.
Well, now, you see, Geraldo has thrown me he's thrown me a curve. He said, okay, I'll fight Wednesday at my gym. Now, you know how hard it is to pull a TV show together, Pat.
Well, that's why he did it, because he wants to bust your cucumbers.
Right.
You understand what I'm telling you? Don't you tell the guy, I ain't coming down, okay, you ain't that important enough. Forget about it next time downtown. Who needs your aggravation? And first of all, to go fight in that neighborhood, let him fight. That's why he has to be a fighter to go in that neighborhood.
Well, listen, Pat.
I can't understand. What kills me is the airways pushing these guys that don't mean nothing. They don't contribute nothing. All they do is take, and all they do is poison the good people in the world because they're not talented. And it kills them that anybody that's got talent, they can't handle it. He's a jealous human being. And you listen to what I tell you, this guy will pay the piper. This guy will pay the piper. I guarantee you, because he smells everywhere he goes.
Well, now, Steve, you're saying that at 10:30, if I can produce Frank Stallone, there will be a fight.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, we have to find out where the gym is, find out that there is permission, and do a whole bunch of things.
Now you got to hope that Frank Stallone turns around and he can make it. If Frank Stallone can't make it, I tend to be a smile on Geraldo's face.
Right. Well, that's what he's doing. I don't know if I can get Frank Stallone there.
First of all, why still? You know something? Frank Stallone right now should call himself the victor. That the man did not appear at the date. That means he lost the title. He's out of the business. Next case. See it now. What's the name of the show? Watch it now. See it now. Listen to his life story.
See it now.
What is it called? See it now?
Now it can be told.
Now it can be told. Now he's telling you right now. Now it can be told a month before, 2 weeks before. He wasn't going to show up. If he has a bell, it'll be in his brains.
Let me tell you, Geraldo is taping 3 national shows on Wednesday.
I'm taping 7 national shows on my brains.
And 2 talk shows. Yeah. And I think, if he can fit it into his schedule, Frank can probably fit it.
But he made a promise. The man made a promise. He made a promise to America that he would show up. Now he's copping out. He wants him next week. What is that? That's ridiculous.
Not next week. He wants him in a day.
Well, that's ridiculous.
And, I got to produce that together, to put it all together. And, I was going to do a whole thing around it.
Why waste your time? There's talent out there, Howard, that needs you. Talent needs you. Don't waste it on a mop. This is a mop. Don't waste it on this guy. I'm telling you like a buddy. Because you know what's going to happen? You'll live to pay the piper by helping this guy. You trust what I tell you, Howard. I smell this guy from a mile away. This guy has no backbone. He's not a gentleman anymore. I got it in for him. You know me, Howard.
I know what you're saying.
I don't back down, brother. I'll bite his face off. This guy doesn't have any feelings for nobody's feelings but himself. He's a selfish human being.
Pat,
and he's a fan.
But you see, Pat, what I want to do is I'm going to call Geraldo's bluff here. I'm going to get it together by Wednesday. I want to see him fight Frank Stallone.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Steve, again, I'm not angry at you, Steve. Please forgive me. I just get crazy.
All right, let me speak, Pat. Let me speak to Steve now for a while.
Goodbye.
All right, goodbye. Pat. Pat's a little upset there, Steve.
I think Pat might be interested in putting on the trunks. I
know, maybe going a couple of rounds with Geraldo.
I think so.
But listen, you know as well as I do that this is a bit of a game we're playing here.
Yeah.
And I think what it is Geraldo's way of saving some kind of face.
Oh, no. He's really serious about this. He really is.
And when am I going to get the call from the agent telling me I can't come down there?
Well, that I have no control over.
This Geraldo plays a game. 5 minutes after he agrees to something, the agent calls up and says no. Like a little boy. What is he, a man or a mouse?
Well, he's a corporation,
He's a corporate. You sound like the agent. He's a corporation. Geraldo's a corporation, and he can't fight.
Geraldo's the guy who gets in. Take him out of that gym this morning, then.
Yeah. So he's Mr. Corporation. Then why are you having him in a gym?
No, I'm saying that's probably the agent's point of view. But he'll be there Wednesday.
Wednesday morning at 10:30. You want to have a fight? I'm going to have my... Who's on the phone? Stallone? All right. Which one? Right. Oh, that's good. You did it the right way. Stallone is on the phone, Robin. All right. Hold on. We'll be right back after these words.
And we're back with the conclusion of the phone call with Geraldo Rivera and Frank Stallone on the Best of Stern.
Sylvester, how are you? Phone, Robin. Sylvester, how are you?
Hello?
Oh, wait a second. This isn't Sylvester. This is Frank. Hey, Frank. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Frank. Geraldo weaseled out. Listen to this. Have you been listening at all?
No, I haven't.
All right, listen to this. I have Steve North on the phone, who is, of course, Geraldo's, what are you, his assistant?
I'm the senior reporter on Now It Can Be Told.
All right.
Well, you got a story here.
You sure do. Your boss is a weasel. So,
what happened?
All right. You know we had the fight set up for May 12th,
15th.
May 15th, between you and Geraldo.
Right.
So I get a call from Geraldo's agent Friday. I didn't want to tell you this when I saw you, but the big call was Geraldo can't do it because he's a businessman and it'll look bad for him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So then, I came on the air this morning and I voiced a very disappointed opinion. I said, of Geraldo. I said, you know, here's a guy who he gave me his word. If I went on his show, he'd come on mine. We'd have a boxing match with a celebrity. We'd find a young guy around his age bracket, and we found you.
Mm-hmm.
So then Geraldo's agent calls. Geraldo doesn't call me himself. His agent calls and says he can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
He can't fight. So obviously there was I don't know what this is all about. Now Geraldo calls up and says he is a man of his word. He's calling up through Steve. I don't know who to believe, the agent or Steve. I don't know who's telling me the truth.
Nobody can talk to Geraldo.
Right. Geraldo's too busy. I like to hear from Geraldo's own mouth.
So what's the bottom line?
So the bottom line is Geraldo calls up and he goes, I'm at my gym on Wednesday morning at 10:30, and if Frank Stallone's there, you guys can tape it. Wednesday morning. And you know what he's trying to do? And then he's saying, well, and then my conscience is clear because I'm a man of my word. I offered you a fight. And I'm going, you know, he's not even giving you time to train or anything.
Yeah, I mean, the thing was, the bottom line is I'm in the middle of a tour and stuff, and I have to go to England, and the thing was, if I was going to do this, I had to go out and, do a lot of road work. I mean, he goes to the gym, boxes every day.
Yeah, I know. And
so, the thing is, with boxing, not that I was very worried about it, but the thing is, no matter what, you do have to train.
You have to condition yourself.
Yeah, sure. Last fight I had went 58 seconds.
Right. You got knocked on your ass?
No, I knocked the guy out.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think you could listen, I'd love to call this guy's bluff and get down there Wednesday.
Well, no, I don't want to go down there. No, the only thing I had is that with anything is that I'm a puncher.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go down there and knock his block off.
Yeah, but I haven't,
What do you think?
Well, at this point, Howard, the thing is I have to go to, like I said, I'm getting ready to go to England on that.
I know. See, that's not fair to Frank. And now all of a sudden it's like, well, Frank back down.
He didn't. Frank's trip to England was going to be after the scheduled fight anyway, right?
Huh?
Your trip to England is after the scheduled
Oh, it is after
fight
the fight,
anyway.
but what I'm saying is I have to get myself ready, too. I have to do...
This guy hasn't been training for years. He hasn't trained since he was a teenager. He wants to condition himself a little bit. You think that's fair? Steve? Geraldo's just like, not even being a gentleman about it.
Well, Geraldo's already giving away, about 10 years to Frank and about 25 pounds, so he was at a disadvantage in that respect, I think.
See, Frank? See what I mean? See what they're doing?
Yeah.
Kick his ass. Let's go down there at 10:30 Wednesday.
Who, me?
I'll still put my money on you. I bet you knock his block off.
Going with Tyrone.
What do you say, man?
No, I can't go down there.
See, now Geraldo got away with it.
Everybody's chickening.
You can't do that.
I'm not chickening out, Robin.
Yes, you are. Come on, we need to. We got to have somebody.
Come to think of it, Frank. Would you be in any better
condition? Robin's like telling me, go down to the gym if like.
Frank, don't even let him get away with this.
8 minutes.
We're talking 3-minute rounds, aren't we?
Yeah.
Robin.
I bet you one shot from Frank and Geraldo goes down. I'll bet you.
2-minute rounds, Frank.
Frank, you know what, Frank? You're not even going to be in any better condition by the time the fight.
Robin, you know what you could do? Robin could put Everlast gloves on her chest and go in there. Put springs in between her cleavage.
Frank.
When he gets in there, it's like 2 speed bags, knock
Steve,
him out.
this isn't right. You know that.
Howard, look at it this way. We could always do it at another time.
No, Geraldo won't do it. His agent won't allow it. This is it.
Yeah, but the truth of it is, how great a shape can you whip yourself into in 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks anyway.
Yeah, Frank.
Frank, how great a shape could you whip yourself into in 2 weeks?
Well, I'm in great shape. There's no fat on me.
So come down here Wednesday at around...
Howard?
What?
You want to say hello to Geraldo?
Yeah, I want to say hello to Geraldo.
Okay, here he is.
Hello?
Geraldo, can I say something? I'm really disappointed in you.
Well, I'm going to take you out next. You're going to be my second opponent because of what you've been doing.
What have I been doing? You don't even know what I've been doing.
My whole team who listens to you faithfully.
All right, can I tell you? I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to tell you everything to your face what I've been saying.
Yeah.
And Frank Stallone is on the phone. I'm going to tell you everything.
Geraldo. Hi, Frank. Can you do it on Wednesday?
I can't do it, Geraldo, on Wednesday. I haven't trained.
How about Friday? See, my problem is my
Friday's
brothers
fine.
get married on the 16th, and they refuse to let me fight on the 15th.
Friday is fine.
There's the rehearsal dinner and all that.
Howard.
This Friday.
Howard.
What?
You're like all the trainers. I have the bravest trainer in the world.
Yeah, right.
Wait a second. Can I just say something?
Howard, let me explain something.
No, let me explain
boxing.
something.
It's not like any other sport.
No, wait, Frank. Let me explain something to Geraldo first of all about being a man of his word. Geraldo, now I'm just telling you the truth. All right, we have something of a rapport. You came on the air with me, and you said, hey, do now what can be told. I said, yeah, Geraldo, I tell you what, I don't want to do now what can be told. I'll do it if you do my show.
Listen, I don't want to...
Wait a second now. You want to talk about being a man?
Let's not go over all the details.
Then your agent
Everybody
calls.
said that, if I fight in the Secaucus studio... The last time I fought was 1978.
Right.
I made $150,000 for the mentally retarded in the Felt Forum.
Yeah.
What do I get in your studio?
I'll do it for charity.
Naked ring girls wearing thong bikinis.
No naked girls.
Boxing a lot like wrestling.
Wrong.
And that's not what it is.
I will let you set it up any way you want.
Serious.
I'll let you set it up any way you want.
Forget about the fact that you got a middleweight fighting a light heavyweight and no trainer in the world would sanction it. You're thinking of the comedic aspects.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about legitimate...
Meantime, me and Stallone are going to go nose to nose and pound each other in the face, and you're going to be laughing and counting the ratings all the way to the bank.
All right, so tell me what you want.
I tell you...
I'll book this in Giant Stadium, 70,000 seats. You can donate your share of the profits to charity.
Make some money for charity. That'd be great. Then you could do it as big as you want to.
Okay, then I'll do it.
Otherwise, if you're not going to make money for charity, then have Frank and I at a boxing gym. You could bring your cameras.
But what about when you asked me to be on your show?
You get a couple of laughs, and we can...
What did I get out of being on your show? What did I get out of it?
You were part of a news event.
Who cares?
And you
think I care?
Something heartfelt.
I did it for a friend.
That you sincerely felt something for, and people got to see a Howard Stern that they never knew existed.
Geraldo.
A guy who can be sincere and affected by tragedy.
Didn't you have me on for the ratings?
I'm telling you, I'm willing to fight Frank Wednesday. I'll fight him Friday. I'll fight him a week from Wednesday.
Why does your agent call and say it's not going to happen when we call back to arrange? Every time we try to arrange a schedule, your agent says to me, Geraldo's not fighting. He's a businessman.
You're talking television show.
Geraldo
we're talking 3-round exhibition.
Geraldo, would Howard have been a great fight manager?
He would have been great.
No, hold it. Okay, let's get it settled now. All right, no agents, no managers, nothing. I'm going to give you 3 options, okay? I'm going to give you 3 options.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's get this
now
straight.
You're gonna give it to me
because, first of all, now you're putting all kind of stipulations on it. I said I'd come on your show. You said you'd box on my show. Now it's all of a sudden charity and everything else. Fine. You want money for charity? Let's do it. I'll book it at Nassau Coliseum.
Get out of here, Nassau Coliseum.
Oh. Wait
you
a
don't
second.
want to fight in Nassau Coliseum.
You take your share of the profits.
I'm telling you, you're not going to fill Nassau Coliseum with me and Frank.
I will fill it in 5 minutes. What are you worried about?
Because I don't want the thing to be reduced to burlesque. That's
all right. Then skip the burlesque.
You
Fine.
You could bring your cameras to a gym. You could bring
fine. I will do that.
Guys,
but you got to
2 guys in pretty good shape pound the out of each other. Excuse me.
Whoa, what is it?
Sorry, bleep that.
All right. No, hold it. I want to say something. Now, listen to me, Geraldo. So now you're putting a stipulation. Okay, so I was going to raise some money for charity. You don't want to do it at the Coliseum.
No.
Fine. I'm axing that idea.
Too high. Don't aim too high.
Okay, let's skip that. If you feel more comfortable in your gym, fine. But give me some time to set up for it, and so I can document it properly.
The bottom line is, give me some time.
I mean,
he's in the gym all the time.
How much time do you need?
How much time do you need?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, I need time. Like this.
How much
right now
time do you need, Frank? How long does it take you to whip this guy's ass?
Howard, that's not the point.
How long do you need?
Howard.
He just asked you a question. How long do you need?
Look,
Stop
it's so
with it.
easy. Frank, you and I should both go over and kick his butt.
Oh yeah. Like I'm training to be a boxer. Like
Howard, we'll hang you on a chain and use you as a heavy quarter bag.
Frank, how long do you need?
Are you in New York now, Frank?
No, I'm back in California.
Oh, you are? Oh my goodness.
That's what I'm saying.
But Howard, Howard.
How can I get him there by Wednesday, Geraldo?
Let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
When's the next time you're going to be east?
When are you going to be east, Frank?
Look, Howard, this is the thing. I have to go to England, so I'm going into rehearsals. In other words, for me, what I was going to do with Geraldo, I was going to do what I had to do, but you're giving me probably all told like a week.
Frank, how much time do you need to train?
Can you do it on the 8th?
Can you do it on the 8th?
No, I wouldn't be.
How about the 22nd?
I'll be in England.
Oh, come on, do it on the 8th,
You know,
Frank.
this is not going to happen.
Now it's all falling apart.
No, wait. If Frank was going to be in shape by the 15th, he could be pretty close to being in shape by the 8th, Frank.
That's 7 days. What are you talking about?
Frank, the 8th.
Howard, let me explain something.
You don't have to be in shape.
Howard.
By 25 pounds. Just lean on me.
You got 25 pounds on the guy, Frank.
Frank, you were talking like it wasn't even a contest.
Howard.
Frankie, you're Italian.
I know I'm Italian.
What's wrong with you? You're a Stallone. What are you, chumping
Let's
down?
wait till downtown Ryan.
Howard, listen one
Wait
thing.
till all the Italians hear from you. All Italians are embarrassed. Forget it, Frank.
Howard.
What?
I used to let me explain something. I used to always, when we used to fight, I always used to rely most of the time on punching power. I mean, you know, my fights used to go short because I had a lot of knockouts. But the thing is, you have to get in shape. You have to get wind. I'm not going to go on.
Frank, every broad in New York is listening. Would you get it together?
Howard.
You're embarrassing everybody.
Howard, wait, did Geraldo...
Now Geraldo's getting you to back down. We talked to 15. What's wrong with the 15th, Geraldo?
I tell you, I have the rehearsal. You know, Craig, my brother, 37 years old, the last straight, never married bachelor in the world, gets married on the 16th.
Craig the flunky, I know.
Craig and I don't fight. We're two of the last straight bachelors.
He's getting married the 16th. I'm best man. The 15th is the rehearsal dinner. My mother's already up from Sarasota.
All right, listen to me.
She's going to divorce me.
All right, listen to me.
Why don't we do it another time?
No. I want to see if Geraldo's a man of his word. His agent, I guarantee his agent's going to back down anyway.
Agents. This is between us now.
The agent will back down. Frank, you could agree to doing it tomorrow. His agent will stop it.
No, Howard, come on.
What is it, Gary?
On that line.
Yes.
Is Lance from the Nassau Coliseum.
Yes.
Who wants to book this show.
Right now. Lance will book it right now,
Howard,
Geraldo.
it has nothing to do with booking. It's about conditioning.
You want to make money for charity? What's your favorite charity, Geraldo?
Anything for the mentally retarded.
Mentally retarded?
Anything to help out the retarded.
All right, hold on a second.
I got the Working Organization for Retarded Citizens. I do my golf tournament. We make $100,000 a year.
So $100,000, I'll make that for you in a night.
That's great.
Howard.
Get in there and fight, you two.
Howard.
For the retarded.
Come on, man. Now, Howard.
Listen, I'm going to the gym right now. Steve, you're going to stay on the phone here.
Okay.
I want to fight. I'm willing to fight.
But why does your agent call back and...
I'd fight right now if you could get someone down the gym with your camera.
But your agent says you can't
Forget
fight.
about my agent now. I don't have the guts to back out now.
Your agent...
you were trying to back out.
He was trying to back out.
I don't have the guts to back out. I'm going to tell my agent. I'm going to tell everybody. I don't have the guts to back out.
Frank.
I should tell you to just go scratch yourself after what you've been saying about me all day.
What do you think I said about you? I didn't even say anything about you.
I'll fight anytime, starting today, anytime, any place. Anybody you say,
not what your agent
little,
says,
old or young, including you, because you're the one who really deserves to get smacked around.
And what did I say about you? And what did I say about you?
I can't tell you how angry I am. How filled with fury I
knew it.
Over the fact that you've been
I was a gentleman. I'm
gonna grab you. I'm gonna punch the crap out of you.
Shut up.
But I'll fight you. I'll fight anybody.
I was a gentleman.
Anytime after noon
What did we say?
So how come you won't fight?
Go to the gym right now. You come to the gym right now.
All right, I'm going to set up. No, don't you leave. Frank, give me a date, damn it.
Howard.
Frank, give me a date.
How much time do you need?
Frank.
Howard, I'm not backing down.
So give us a date.
I know, Frank wasn't the one who backed down.
No, Howard, let me explain something to you.
All right, I got to go. I'm ready. You just let him know. Don't call the agent anymore. I'll talk to Jim about it. Don't call the agent.
Because your agent will get you out of it.
I got a great agent, Jim Griffin at William Morris. He's protective, and he doesn't want you to make a fool of me.
I'm not making a fool of you. I'm doing whatever you tell me. You don't even listen.
He's walking around with no... I'm going to make a Roman...
I wouldn't have done that if you told me not to.
Vito San Martino, the wrestler, instead of Geraldo, the boxer.
He's lying. He's lying now. He's lying.
This is somebody else talking, not Geraldo.
Any date, I'm ready. Don't call the agent. You deal directly with me.
Good. I'm dealing with you, and we'll be down there. And
All
Frank, all right, get Steve back on the phone.
Steve.
See you, Geraldo.
Here's Steve. I see you, Frank.
All right.
Frank, give me a date, damn it.
Geraldo. Howard.
Right. Hey, what are you,
He's already punchy?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Geraldo.
Give me a date. This guy's a weasel. You can take him. You can take him.
Howard.
Frank, I want to make money.
Let me explain something. It has nothing to do with anything. It's I was gearing myself for a certain time. I got to go into rehearsals. Now I'm getting calls. Now I'm not backing out, but I'm getting calls that they don't want me to do it. But I said I would do it.
Frank,
why don't you make an event out of it then?
He won't allow me.
If you gave us time.
Okay, listen, I tell you what.
Howard, I got to get in shape.
All right, I'll call you off the air. It's getting too complicated. I don't understand. I can't get a straight word out of this Geraldo. Does he want an event? Does he not want? What is it?
Frank.
Yeah.
He was telling me backstage at the TV show that he could easily whoop Geraldo.
I know. You don't need to get into it.
Now, let me explain. Hey, John.
Frank,
Hey, John.
you sound like a wuss, man.
When I go out in the ring and fought, I had 24 fights. I had 18 knockouts. When I fought, I didn't think I could be beat by anybody. That's not the point. The point is conditioning.
Yeah, but you sound like a wuss.
You're not coming across good, Frank.
Frank, Geraldo said the 8th. You can't get ready by the 8th?
Are you crazy?
The 8th, Frank.
Come on, Frank.
Well,
you out of your
what
mind?
was he telling us on Friday that he really didn't have that far to go to be in shape?
You said you could easily whip her, and I believe you could.
You said you run 4 miles a day. You can beat this guy's ass.
I need time, Howard.
Geraldo. Frank, please. I'm begging you. The 8th.
Howard.
I'm begging you. Your brother will train you.
I can't. Let me tell you something. I can't. No, Howard. I can't put myself.
He's dead. No eye of the tiger.
Come on, man.
Howard, it's not enough time.
Frank.
Why can't we do it another time?
All right, I'll tell you what. Now I got to go through getting Geraldo, getting Steve on the phone, arranging a date. Do me a favor. Stay on hold. Gary and Steve. Steve, you there?
Yes. Can we do it after?
No.
Howard, can I tell you something honest to God?
You were so raring to go on Friday.
I had the fight on Friday.
You're too nervous. Now you're getting...
I am not nervous.
Hold it, Gary's here.
Am I hearing correctly? Because I just can't.
Here we go, Gary.
Well, no, wait. Are you saying that you would do it on the 15th and you won't do it on the 8th?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Is that what I'm hearing?
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense.
Maybe it doesn't make any sense. Listen, it's road work. I got to get in shape.
7 days is not good. If you had...
Yes, it does. 7 days means a lot.
Hey, Gary used to box professionally. He knows. 7 days.
Yeah,
I used to wrestle.
Gary boxed oranges. How old were you wrestled, Gary?
How old was I? 15, 16.
All right, 15. Now, how old are you?
31.
Yeah, well, try to do the same thing you did at 15 to 31. It's a little different.
But, Frank, you told Howard that you were jogging 4 miles the other day.
That was one day.
You're ready.
You tell me you did that every day.
Oh, come on, man. No, now you're trying to make me look like a schmo.
Listen, Frank, here's the deal. Frank, if you do it this week, Geraldo says he'll go easy on you.
He'll go easy on me? I don't think so.
You got 25 pounds on him.
I stand by my bet.
What? What is that? Hey, Frank, you mean everyone says that Geraldo could kick Frank's ass?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like now.
I bet $100 on you, Frank.
He's a Stallone. There's no way. Frank, hi. Mr. Tamarine, man.
This ain't the movies.
Hey, friend, I got some money saved.
Frank,
you let me down, man.
You big galoot, get in there.
I'm not letting anybody down, but I'm very self-conscious about being in really ripped shape.
I see.
Oh, he wants to be ripped and look like.
Listen,
we don't care what you look like.
Just wear a tank top.
The bottom line is about boxing. I had a lot of fights.
Right.
And the thing is, you have to come in shape.
Frank, listen. I'm going to put you on hold with Steve. Let's get Geraldo's schedule and get this thing arranged, okay?
You gave me the schedule.
Gary,
let me tell you, even the 15th was pushing it. I mean, you have to get at least...
How about the 13th?
I don't think I'm in shape.
How about the 14th?
13th, that's the Wednesday. That's 2 days. 2 days can't make a difference.
13th, Frank.
The 13th, Frank.
Frank.
Lucky 13th.
Don't back out.
I'm not backing out. Why can't we do another time when I can bring it geared up?
13th. Because, come on, you're making too much of this. You're going to get in there, you're going to hit the guy once, and you're going to cave in. I know it.
I mean, I believe it on my heart. If I hit anybody with a hook, they're going down. I mean, I'm not saying to Geraldo or anybody. I mean, I know in my heart of all the years I fought.
So,
12
Frank,
years.
let's prove it already. Geraldo's he's weaseling out because he's a big pussy.
He's not weaseling out.
He's nervous. You can see the guy's nervous.
I don't know. I think both of these guys are trying to get out of
on,
It's like 2 women.
Frank, Geraldo wants to remind you that he's about to turn 49 years old, and you are chickening out of a fight with a guy who's almost half a century old. Come on, Frank.
Wow. Listen to this pussy on the phone. Frank saying that to you.
He's twice as old and half your size.
Hey, Frank, that was Steve.
But wait a second. But the bottom line is, I have to. It doesn't matter about Geraldo or anyone else. I used to fight guys that...
You don't need to be in shape
Yes,
for
you
this
gotta
guy.
be
It's
in
a
shape.
chump. This is a chump fight.
You know,
No, Howard, you have to be in shape.
Frank, I'm putting
Go
you
on,
on
now
hold.
you're making me... Now you're trying to make me look bad. It has nothing to do with that. My skills are... No, Howard, my skills are there as a fighter.
Frank, I'm going to put you on hold with Gary. We're going to try and arrange it for the 13th. Steve is on the phone. We'll get everyone's schedule. Please, stay on hold.
Let me see what I can do.
All right, hold on. Please. I'm embarrassed by this. Hold on.
We have money on you.
Yeah, I got money riding on you. There's a lot of money tied up, and there's a lot of Vegas guys tied
Howard,
up
I
in this.
just want to point out how this story has turned since 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
How now Frank is backing out.
No,
How am I
don't.
backing out?
Well, Frank
I'm
is
not backing out.
maybe you are, Frank.
You have a firm commitment from Geraldo, and Frank is backing out.
No,
All right.
no.
Hold on, okay?
No. I've been around boxing long enough in my life to know, like...
The 13th instead of the 15th. Steve, hold on, okay? Frank, hold on. I got to break Robin.
Man, it's very tough to put a fight together. You wonder why Don King has so much trouble.
Well, let's just say that Geraldo is the one who backed out on the 15th. But okay,
But now that we've got Geraldo, Frank's back.
well, Frank is turning out to be a big disappointment in my life. I used to really think Frank was tough.
You know, Mrs. Stallone says the same thing.
Yeah. Now I see why Jackie Stallone's favorite is Sly. Hey, Frank, now I see why Jackie's favorite is Sly. I'm serious. Where are you? What's the matter with you? Frank?
What?
What's the matter with you? The more I think about it, get in there and fight this guy.
I got to be in the right shape.
You're in shape.
Oh, come on, Howard.
You're in
It's not
shape.
right.
Frank,
'Cause
2 days difference we're talking about here.
Huh?
I finally got it to get 2 days difference.
Yeah, what would your old man say?
It's not the same,
Howardo. Yes, it is. I'll make it the same.
What does he care whether how he...
And I'll even do it on radio simultaneously. I'll have radio and TV coverage. Hold on. What's the matter with you?
Everybody has these considerations.
You got to explain to Frank that just because it's not being done in TV stuff, it's still going to be seen on
Frank,
television.
just because it's not being done in the TV studio, it's still going to be on television. We're going to do it at his gym with the cameras and everything.
Howard, I just don't think... I got to get in shape.
You're thinking too much. Eye of the tiger.
Yeah, Eye of the Tiger is like getting in shape.
You should hear the audience, the calls. I'm not even going to put through... I'm not even going to put through the calls with guys calling up and saying you're a pussy.
Oh, yeah, right.
Because I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, of course. It's very easy for guys to call up out of nowhere and saying I'm this.
All right, hold on. Sad day in Frank's career.
I can't. I hope Stallone doesn't hear about this.
Oh,
yeah. You know what his mother always says?
What?
Sly's so much braver than Frank.
Yeah, right. He does it where when he gets hit, he can go, cut. All right, a little makeup here on that scar.
All right. Hold on. He's trying to help you to break out. Oh, Sally Kirkland just called in.
What'd she say?
She doesn't want to see you again. Just kidding. Hold on. We'll be back right after these words.
And it's Maria Melito back, bringing you the best of Stern. Well, everybody loves Guns N' Roses. In this segment, their guitarist Slash calls in. It's the best of Stern.
What is it?
On our phone lines.
Yes.
From the legendary Guns N' Roses.
All right.
Saved by the Slash.
Yeah.
Slash.
Slash is on the phone.
Gee, we're not going to hear Jackie's song.
Well, but did you rather speak to Slash?
Of course I'd rather speak to Slash.
Now, Slash is calling in from Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what a lucky dog. Hey, Slash, how you doing? It's Howard. Slash.
Yeah.
It's Howard. You're on the air.
Hey.
Hey, what time is it?
All right, listen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't flag.
What?
I didn't flag. I was supposed to be here. I was supposed to be on this thing like minutes ago.
Yeah, but who cares? That's okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, we have no real schedule.
We're on your schedule, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we're on your schedule. Now, I found out
what happened was I came back. I went to the bar. I went to a whole bunch of bars.
Yeah.
And hung out with a friend of mine from like junior high school.
Yeah.
And we got back here and we were a little lit. And I was like, okay, I have to deal with this. So I called you guys and the phone was out. So I just went to sleep. And my security guard jumped over the balcony and he walked in. I was like, what the f*** you doing?
Whoa, wait a second. Slash, you can't use that F word.
Remember that award show?
Sorry.
Yeah, you remember, Slash, remember that award show? You can't use that.
Use those words.
Yeah, right. Actually, Slash, if you've been out drinking all night, I'm going to call you Slosh.
No, I'm fine. I mean, it wasn't one of those, like, heavy drinking nights.
Right.
But
anyway, hey, it's good to talk to you finally.
I figured in spirit it was, you know.
You know, I'm a big fan of the band. I love your music. And what I found out was Slash was a fan of this show.
I didn't know that.
See, I didn't know that. Axel we've spoken to a few times.
Yeah.
You know, when he was when he had that first wife. You know that wife he was married to?
The Everly girl.
The Everly girl?
Yeah, I won't even, you know, this personal.
Yeah, right. So,
I wouldn't get into
yeah, but I'm saying he called me with the wife.
Yeah, we talked to him and her.
We talked to both of them.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, and that's when they were on good terms.
And then Duff calls all the time.
Wait, who's the other voice?
I thought you're fans of ours. You wouldn't know who the other voice is. That's Robin.
Oh, Robin. Okay.
I don't sound like myself this morning.
Listen, no, you don't know. I know this show. I don't want to get into it.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
No, tell me. Come on. Come on.
You can tell us anything.
I'm not exactly sure what the I'm doing.
Wait a second. Hold it. Don't say the F word. We're doing good here. Now, wait a second. Slash.
What?
All right. So I see. I saw you on MTV.
No, there's two of you. I've never actually listened to this on the air before, like on radio.
You've watched the TV show, is that
I watched the TV show.
Oh, cool. Okay, so you see.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing. I just like called in. I'm like, hello.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
Well, we always get on the phone together.
Yeah, we always double team everybody.
Okay, well, so I'm sitting here. I put mute on the TV at the hotel and like figure out what I'm doing exactly.
No,
They just dragged me onto bed just now and just said, okay, you're on.
Oh, wait, let me talk to you. Slash, let me talk to you about your life, man, because you live in some incredible life, all right?
Right.
All right, I saw you on MTV the other night. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. No, it's actually great to talk to you, because I've never actually talked to you in kind of realistic, you know.
Yeah, no,
I watched you on Joan Rivers, though. You were hilarious.
Thanks, man.
It was great.
Oh, you know, that makes me feel good.
So you're going to sit there and give me crap about saying the F word?
Yes.
On the radio?
Of course, I can't say that.
Trying to tear Joan Rivers' shirt off?
I was grabbing.
What's the medium here?
I was grabbing Joan Rivers' ass.
Oh, dude, you were terrible.
I know.
I was like, oh, dude, there's a man after my own heart.
Yeah. You know what? I saw you on MTV with Martha Quinn. I thought you'd start grabbing her ass.
No, I was cool on MTV with her.
Why? Don't you think she's cute?
No, she was really sweet, and to be totally honest,
yeah,
they threw me to the wolves on that one.
Hey, let me tell you something.
She was the only one that was really cool. Like the guy who runs Rockline.
Yeah.
You know, he was just like, he had people down there. I had an audience behind me. I was really pissed off at this guy, and we've since reconciled it because of the fact that I was so pissed. But you know, he brought like 15 guitars down for me to sign and this and that.
Wow. Yeah, but wait a second.
All I needed to do was go and talk, you know, like speak my piece.
Yeah, but here's the point. So you're there with Martha. I had her on my show, and I got her wet. I wet her down. I did a beach scene with her, and then I had her up to her dress was hiked up over her panty.
Yeah, but she's real sweet. She's pretty fragile.
You couldn't get sex with her?
Huh?
You couldn't get any sex with her?
Dude, don't start that with me.
What do you mean?
I'm already in hot water. There's enough, you know.
What do you mean? What are you in hot water over? You get tons of models. Come on.
Well, what about that porn star?
Already.
What?
No, she was just real cool, and she helped me through that because I didn't know what I was walking into.
Okay, fine with Martha Quinn. But what about that porn star? They say in the paper you and this porn star
got it on right in the club.
In a club or something.
That's not true either.
Really?
You got names?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, what's wrong with that, though?
I tell you what. All right. What happened was Savannah, who I think we all know.
Right, the porn star.
She's what she is. She's a friend of mine, okay?
Right.
That's that.
She's a friend of mine, too.
I'm sure
she's a friend of everybody.
Yeah, come to think of it.
Actually, she says hello.
Does she? Is she there now?
Huh?
Is she there with you?
No, we're not really together.
Who's in the room with you right now?
Nobody.
Oh, come on. You got to have some girls in there.
No, you know, I have, you know.
You're in Hawaii with guys?
No, I'm in Hawaii by myself, actually. Just trying to get my head straight. Keep it up, and I'll keep saying it.
Stop saying the F word, man. You're killing me.
Anyway, no, I'm here by myself.
All right.
And
so what happens when you go out of the hotel, man? Don't like tons of women just start coming on to you?
It gets a little ridiculous, but I know you're really into this.
Yeah, but I mean, who wouldn't be into that? You're into that. I mean, you probably waited for that.
How many people get this lifestyle?
Yeah, I mean, every guy practices.
Listen to you guys. You're like manic.
No, but everybody who practices guitar is sitting in his room thinking about that whole aspect.
Listen, a lot of stuff went on with the whole going back on the road thing, and it
You know what I do, man? I exercise to your. I go running.
It's pretty private as far as I'm concerned, because I mean a lot of stuff's gone on, and my girlfriend of 2 years and I split up because of that.
Oh, because
so
of what,
I'm
Savannah?
Real cool. I don't. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and degrade. You know. Degradate, whatever the word is. I can't even pronounce it.
You're better off with the F word.
Anyway, no, but I love her very much, so I'm not going to sit there and degrade. Still can't say it, but mess with the whole thing. Because
but there's no way you can be tied down to one woman. You're a rock star, man.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't know, and I don't know, and I'm not, you know.
You know what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm saying, because you know what I mean.
I mean, I think I have a good idea what I'm doing.
Hey, you know, you kind of look like me in a strange way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, except for I wear better shape.
You're in better shape. I mean, he's in better physical shape.
Well, he says he wears better shades.
That's it. You wear better shades, and also you. You know, he also has the.
So funny, man.
You always have like the right clothing. How do you guys know what to wear and stuff? I'm always trying to go for that sort of heavy metal look, man, and I can't get it all together. Where do you guys shop?
You know what you have to do is get a T-shirt.
Yeah. I do all that.
Put some pants on. You're fine.
No, I do that. But I don't know. I got to. You know what?
You make it sound so simple.
I got to get into those willy-nilly tattoos too. Just like sort of like put them.
No, 'cause I'm not one of those tattoo freaks.
I know. Well, Axel is. Axel puts them.
Actually, no. All the tattoos between the guys in the band.
Yeah.
Are really, really close to home. No one screws around with those. It's not like, oh, well, I want to have a tattoo from my wrist to my, you know.
Why don't you come to New York and take me shopping, man?
Take you shopping?
Yeah, dress me up in
for
some
what?
Of those,
T-shirts?
I don't know, just make me some of those cool clothes.
Oh God.
Hey, what's with Hey, so what's with? Hey, does Michael Jackson?
Next time I see you, though, I'm gonna rib you on this one.
Hey, you know who I read you got?
What?
Jasmine Guy from the Cosby Show. I heard you had her.
Really? I didn't know that.
Is that true?
I didn't.
That's just a rumor?
No, I did not.
You didn't?
You're making everything worse.
I am?
Yeah, that's not true.
It isn't true?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, I thought you got her.
So where's Axel? So we can turn him in now.
Yeah, hey, what's going on with Axel, man? What everyone's like searching for him. What is he? He's like an outlaw or something.
He's fine. He's going through what we call celebrity prosecution.
What's with that guy? You and
I swear to God, if it screws with our tour with Metallica, I'm going to be really
mad. Hey, are you getting along with him or what?
Me and Axel have been fine.
All right.
Me and Axel have never had a problem. It's what everybody else.
Well, let me ask you one thing. How come you guys can't hit the stage before 11 o'clock?
I know why. I know the answer to that. They're musicians, and they got to get the right vibe.
I'm trying not to say the F word.
All right, go ahead.
But tell me that.
Because we're a club band.
Yeah, but that costs you a fortune.
Well, yeah, but you know...
You know how much overtime is in the big stage?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
All right, we get up and we go on stage when it feels comfortable to go out there and do it.
All right.
Yeah, but you're losing money. You're losing like 30, 40 grand.
I don't give a...
Hoot.
Hello?
Yeah.
I don't give a... whatever about money.
So who's your friends?
As long as we go on and feel comfortable about doing it and like try and do the best show that we can do.
Well, you do great shows. I saw you at Nassau Coliseum.
It's like if you go on at 8 o'clock because they tell you to.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone's got to go home.
It's not going to happen. Well,
I get burnt out, man. I can't wait that long.
I was there until 2 o'clock
well, I
in the
don't know.
morning.
Do you ever go to clubs and just watch club bands?
No
way,
man.
At like 11?
No way. I got to be in bed by like 9.
Well, that's your problem.
I know.
No, seriously. And we've tried to like come to a happy medium where we go on a little earlier.
Yeah. Hey, you guys got the whole thing going, man. You're like the world's most dangerous band, man. It's excellent.
No, it's
excellent.
It's a club thing. It's like you go on at midnight and it's like it's cool. You know.
I actually went out and bought your albums.
As far as the feeling is concerned, that's where it feels right.
I actually went out and bought your albums. I'm a disc jockey and I paid for your albums.
Really? Well, you know what? To tell you the truth, I'm in the band. I went out and bought them. All right, so screw you.
That's right.
So try to top that.
What's your day like, man? It's got to be perfect because I mean you're a multimillionaire now. So what do you do? Like you just wake up and then you like get your head together for a couple hours, right?
Yeah.
And then what do? You just practice your guitar for a couple hours?
Like, are you talking about a gig day or a day off?
Day off.
A day off.
Give me everything you're going to do. Tell me everything you did yesterday. Everything.
I got up and I dealt with band business.
All right. What time did you get up?
Like 7:30, 8 in the morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, that's shocking.
No, it's this stuff is real. You're thinking it's like all hype and it's like a lot of fun.
And what about band business? What is it? I mean, what do you mean band business?
Well, just everything that has to do with the band. I mean, from press to, like I want to get Axl through this thing, that he's going through.
Right.
And he's pissed off about it because it's really constricting to.
Well, what does he got to do? He's just got to go to what, St. Louis or something?
Yeah.
Well,
and answer what? Some charges?
I mean, this is something I'm not going to get into talking about.
If I was him, I would. You know what I would do, man?
I know you'd love to know.
Just get a bunch of lawyers to take care of it.
No, but a bunch of lawyers don't work.
Oh, yeah, sure they do.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, lawyers
wouldn't that be cool, though? A bunch of lawyers. It's like get the yellow pages or a bunch of lawyers.
Right. Just get a bunch of lawyers. That's what you do.
6 lawyers.
What did he do? I don't even know what he did. What did he do?
They're accusing him of inciting riots.
It's screwed up.
It's screwed up?
Do you want to know the way I see it?
Yeah.
You're asking me about it?
Go ahead.
It's like, okay, the St. Louis thing, which was a very major incident.
Right.
Okay? Everybody stage dives. Everybody does a lot of extreme things. Nobody pays that much attention. We play an 1.5-hour show in St. Louis. Axl jumps off the stage for a definite reason.
Right.
Right? And like he gets in the crowd. And it's this guy with this camera that's been there all night long, and like everybody's going, well, what's the big deal about the camera? Like we've been bootlegged like crazy.
Right.
Anyway,
so it gets to you.
They rush the stage. They destroy all of our equipment,
right,
so on and so forth. So all this time goes by. This is last summer, right?
Right.
All this time goes by. We go to Chicago. Right, and we're that close. All these people go, oh, we're going to cash in on this.
Right.
And they call up and they go, oh, he hit me on his way down.
Right, and nobody was really hurt.
What?
Nobody was really hurt, and well, it's more lawyers trying to make money. Did you see what it is?
The state prosecutor, jumps our case, and he goes to the Supreme Court judge in Chicago.
Yeah.
And goes, I'm not going to stop until I can make an example out of Axl. I'm like, come on. You gotta be kidding. We had to cancel shows. We had one show in Chicago. It was great. It was like a really good show. The kids were happy. Everything was amicable. It was like, no problem.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, here come the heavies, right? I'm like, stick it up your dude. You screwed up. Like,
you know what? You guys better stay away from court. Actually,
they screwed up everybody that was going to go to the second show.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody. Who gets the blame? It's us.
All right. So wait a second. Go back to your day. So you deal with the band business. So that goes on till what? Like 11 o'clock?
Band business?
Yeah.
Band business is never ending.
All right. So let's say you get done with it at 11. Then when you go out, what'd you do yesterday? Like you hit the beach?
No, what? I mean, like
what'd you do
here in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Or no, I take the mobile phone with me.
Yeah. So you're on the beach with
all the time.
Let me get this straight. You're on the beach in Hawaii with a mobile phone?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm actually at the pool with the mobile phone.
Dude, you believe this would ever happen to you, man? Isn't this like you died and went to heaven?
Well, things have been weird recently.
Come on, but seriously, I mean, come on, because when you were there struggling.
No, I'm serious. Like over the last month,
What are the odds of this happening? What are the odds?
I'm dealing with some idiot from. Don't get me started. I'm dealing with some idiot from some club in New York about something that's totally blatantly untrue, right? And then I've got Black Death vodka on the other end. So I'm like, at this point, everybody's going, "Oh, you're just like the alcoholic slut,"
Right.
I'm like, "Oh, that's nice."
Right. Yeah, but you got to unwind. So where do the girls come in? At about noon when you eat lunch?
No, I have.
What do you eat for lunch?
What I eat for lunch?
Yeah. Like we yesterday.
I haven't eaten lunch. I had breakfast, though.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Usually just like some fruit and chocolate milk is my favorite thing.
And you guys stay in shape doing that stuff. I mean, you guys have no flab or anything. Why do I have that big roll and that big fat ass, Robin?
I think it's just you, Howard.
You don't, because you sit around and talk to people on the phone too much.
I know. I need to get out there and play.
Play what? Don't you dare
jam.
pick up a guitar.
I need to jam.
There's a dangerous thing in his hands.
So then, like at night.
Howard, wait, Howard.
And then what do you do at night? Do you go out and like?
At night, you just go out and you like hang out and have a good time. At this particular point in time, I hang out with a friend of mine.
A girl?
I haven't. No.
Can you get like 2 or 3 girls?
It's a guy. Okay, relax.
Yeah, but can you get like 2 or 3 girls in your room at one time?
Would you go just something?
I gotta calm down, man. Hey, come on.
Don't you remember that time Duff called us?
Wait.
Duff called us.
You're a female. What do you think? I mean, is this guy just like all over it or what?
Oh, come on.
I hear this every day. I'm immune.
Oh, come on, Slash. Give me a break.
What do you think? I get this stuff, and I'm like, get over it. Like, if I was going to tell you what I do.
Hey, so we were talking to Duff, and he was telling us all this stuff.
But he was telling us about him down in the other room. They had picked up some girls that night. Don't you remember?
Duff had like 2 girls, didn't he?
Yeah,
but Slash had the girl in the room.
And Slash had a girl in the room.
Duff was talking to us on the phone. Slash was busy. He couldn't talk.
Yeah, Duff said you couldn't come to the phone because you were busy.
I wasn't even in town.
That's what he told me. He says you guys were mixing the album.
Yes.
Oh, man.
All right, okay.
All right, look, I'm just all sexed up, okay? So I admit it.
No, if you're undersexed, I can understand that.
Right, I've been married for 17 years, same woman, I haven't even cheated on her.
No, I mean, all right.
See what I'm saying? I'm living through you. I'm living through you and your stories. Help me out here.
That whole situation that went on with Savannah was one of those things where, Savannah and I were like hanging out and stuff, and we were at the scrap bar, and Steve, whatever his name is, he made me an offer in the office.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'll offer you such and such amount of money to go invest in a club. And I was like, it's not going to happen.
So you never had sex with her?
I didn't do it. I mean,
you guys better wear rubbers. Hey, you wear rubber?
Dude, we were in the. Don't get.
One question has nothing to do with the other.
Past my chaps.
You got to wear rubbers. That's all I'm telling you.
I was in the bar, okay? She never got past my chaps.
I got you, man. Hey, listen.
He just did that because I totally blew him off on the deal.
They're trying to get publicity. I know that. I know that whole game.
He's a because I hang out at the scrap bar all the time. All the people that work there are cool.
Yeah.
And everything else, and it was really just like,
And nobody even cares. It's fine.
No, but it's just nobody even cares. It's the People magazine. I'm like,
it was?
Yeah, it was. My mom even called me. I was like, no, I didn't, anybody in the scrap bar.
Okay.
No, Mom.
All right, listen here, Slash.
But we do want you to wear condoms anyway, no matter what you do.
Well, that's a given, but, that's not what the deal was.
Hey, I heard you on Michael Jackson's thing there. What's his story? What's he with all those Macaulay Culkin for? What's going on there?
I don't know. He didn't try and the bar.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, man, hold it. I had to bleep you off. All right, Slash, I got to go. Hey, listen, have a good time in Hawaii. I'm glad you watched the TV show, and I'm telling you something, we're real big fans. Every day when I go running, I got Guns N' Roses on the headphones. As I run, man, I'm with you guys.
Really? You got shades on, too?
Got the shades, got the whole thing.
All right.
I love the band, and, thanks for calling in. I appreciate it. And don't worry about it, man.
You're just going to cut me off just like that?
What? Well, we got to go.
I got to do commercials and stuff. I got band business.
No, this has been fun.
I got band business.
Yeah, right.
Put one of those babes on the phone. I won't hang up. Let me talk to one of them. Let me talk to one of those girls. Those young girls. What is it, Gary? What is it?
Well, we have Malika on the phone.
No, wait. No.
I got Malika on the phone.
Malika?
Yeah, Malika from Sam Kinnison's wife, Malika.
She's on the phone?
Yeah.
She's getting tired.
Well, she's a friend of ours.
If we don't get to her,
Can I talk to her?
Yeah, sure. Oh, hold on. Malika?
Yeah?
Hi, listen, first of all, Slash is on the phone. He wants to say something.
What does he want? He's not making sense.
He's not what?
He's not making sense?
He's not making sense. I've been listening to it for the last 15 minutes.
Yes, he is.
What do you want to say, Slash?
Malika, I just wanted to say hi. I didn't know I wasn't making sense.
You're drunk, aren't you?
Am I drunk? No, I just got into one of those situations where I was like, okay, how do I answer this question?
Right. All right, well, this isn't going well. I thought that you'd want to hear from Slash, Malika.
Huh?
I thought you'd want to hear from Slash.
I do. He's a good friend of mine.
Oh. Well, he just wanted to say hi, and
He just sounds like he's drunk.
Yeah, but I think he just wanted to say hi and offer his condolences.
Oh, that's awful nice of him.
Yeah. Right, Slash?
Huh? I don't know. That was all real heavy all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Slash, how are you, and how's your girlfriend?
Okay, hello.
Can
we talk?
I woke up. You've been up all night, I can tell.
It's not all night. I'm 3 hours ahead, like earlier than you.
Where are you at?
But Slash, you were a friend of... Slash was a friend of Sam's, right?
Yeah, he's a very good friend of mine.
Right. And I'm sure Slash just wanted to say how badly he felt.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, everybody feels bad. I mean, you know.
Well, you know how that is.
Especially, Sam loved you, Howard.
I know. Hey, you know what, Malika? Let me say goodbye to Slash, and then we can talk. Let me do a commercial thing, all right? And then come back and talk with you for a while, all right? Because I'm anxious to talk to you.
Yeah, I woke up just for this.
I know. Give me a second, okay?
All right.
All right. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not sure who's on what line.
Hello.
Hold on. Slash, I gotta go.
Huh?
I gotta go.
Okay. Am I drunk or is she drunk?
No. Malika's not drunk. You're drunk.
I don't know who's drunk.
I don't know
Nobody's drunk.
I don't know that anybody's drunk.
I just woke up for this flat.
I know I'm on Ludes. Wait a second. Let's get this straight.
Drunk.
I'm on Ludes. Slash isn't drunk, and Malika isn't drunk.
I'm shooting heroin then.
Slash, is anybody drunk here?
No.
Get anything out of that, you guys?
Slash, you're cracking me up.
What are you
I know Fred's on mushrooms.
I'm about to take heroin.
Yeah. All right, Slash.
I can't believe she said that.
Oh, it's all right.
Slash, she doesn't know what you're doing.
You're too sensitive, Slash.
Slash, you're getting too sensitive, man.
Huh?
You're too
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Slash, come on.
Malika, I've known her for a really long time. Where's she calling from?
I'm calling from L.A.
What the
Oh, wait a second, Slash. Slash, I gotta go.
Okay, well, what do I do? Can you just keep me on the line?
Yeah, okay. Well, if you want to hold on through the commercials, fine. And then you'll be able to hear us talking to...
I just want to talk to her real quick.
You want to talk to Malika?
Yeah.
Yeah, talk.
Well, I tell you what, Slash, hold on. Gary will get Malika's number where a number where you can be reached, and Malika will reach you. But I want to talk to Malika after you, okay?
Oh, we'll talk to Malika, but I want to talk to her. Malika, I want to talk to you.
All right, hold on. Malika, hold on. All right, hold on. What the hell is going on?
He's crazy with that phone.
Yeah, do me a favor. I really got to go take a nap. Freddie, play some commercials. Oh, man.
You're listening to the Best of Stern, and right now we have the Stern for Governor bit that ran on Saturday Night Live. It's the Best of Stern.
Live from the Empire State Civic Center in Albany, the 1994 New York gubernatorial debate, sponsored by the League of Women Voters. Here is this evening's moderator, Chapter President Glenda Barr.
Thank you. We have with us tonight the two major candidates for the office of governor. It is my great pleasure to introduce the incumbent, Governor Mario Cuomo. And now the Libertarian candidate making his first run for public office.
That's all right. I'll take it from here. Hi, I'm Robin Quivers. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of all media, creator of Fartman, and the next governor of New York, Howard Stern.
Thank you all very much. Hey, Mario. How you doing? All right, very good. Thank you. Thank you, Robin. Nice turnout. Thanks all for showing
Mr.
up.
Stern.
Huh? What is it, honey? Call me Howard.
It's customary to begin with the opening remarks from the incumbent.
Oh, I am? Yeah, all right. Just let's make it snappy, huh? I'm a busy man.
Fine. Governor Cuomo?
Thank you, Glenda. My decision to run a third time as governor of the state of New York was prompted by my conviction that...
Mr. Stern, I'll have to ask you to wait your turn.
Yeah, I know, but listen, I heard him talking about convictions. I got to laugh. I mean, if the guy had any convictions, he'd be putting murderers in the gas chamber where they belong.
Mr. Stern.
Just stuff them all in there at once. Make their parents watch.
Oh, Howard.
Nah, it's all in my my book.
Mr. Stern, please, this is the governor's time.
All right, don't get your panties in a bunch. Let's let him talk.
Thank you. The conviction that our work is only half done. Now, we've made great strides economically, socially. And politically, to bring this great state back into the high position of prominence. I
don't know what is wrong with my
high
stomach.
position of prominence that we once attained.
Same thing I eat every day: a broiled chicken breast, no skin, and a baked potato.
Oh, well, did you have any coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
Oh, well, then I don't know.
I don't know either.
Governor Cuomo, the time allotted for your opening remarks is up.
Well, Glenda, that's not unfair. I've been interrupted continuously by Mr. Stern from the very beginning. Now, you know that.
Nah, come on, don't be such a crybaby. Let me show you how it's done. Hello, I'm Howard Stern. I'm a libertarian candidate. I'm here to touch on three things. One, bring back the death penalty so we can get rid of some of this human garbage that we got wandering around on the streets. Two, do something about these friggin' potholes I got to drive over on my way to work. And three, something I feel very, very strongly about. The new strawberry kiwi cocktail from Snapple. I'm telling you. No, really. This stuff is so good, I can't even describe how good it is. Here, take a slug, Mario. Come on, taste it. It's good. You'll like it. It's delicious. Go ahead.
Very good.
All right, so you're not a complete jerk.
That completes our opening remarks. We will now take questions from the audience. You have a question?
Yes, I do. Phyllis Kemper, Newsday. What would you propose?
Oh, man. You are hot. You got a hot little body on you. You know that? Turn around. Let me see you from the back, honey.
Actually, I'm here to ask a question.
Well, if I get the right answer, will you take your top off?
The teacher's pension has been frozen at its current rate since 1990. As governor, what action would you recommend in this matter?
All right, Howard. Yeah, what is it, Papa?
Howard. The car is here to take you to Hartford. You're doing our funeral for the WXRM Morning Man you destroyed.
All right, very good. Thanks, everybody, for turning out. I got to go. Listen, I got a couple of plugs here. You can catch Jackie the Joke Man at the Comedy Pouch in Newark this Friday and Saturday. Don't forget to order my new video, 1-652-HOWARD. And, oh, yeah, one more thing. Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
And you're listening to the Best of Stern, and now we have some classic Best of. These are segments that have never been heard outside of New York. Well, way back when, Lisa Sliwa from the Guardian Angels called in, she filled in for the absent Robin Quivers. Now, Bobcat Goldthwait was the guest here in the studio. What happens when two very volatile personalities meet? Something like this. It is classic Best of Stern.
Our first guest tonight spent a few memorable years working in this building and is now the morning man here in New York City at a radio station called WXRK-FM. How did they get K-Rock out of this?
I couldn't tell you.
Well, we'll find out when he arrives. WXRK. The only reason the only reason he's our first guest tonight is because he's been moaning on the air all week long about this. Please welcome the controversial but lovable Howard Stern.
Thank you, Letterman. Thank you, Letterman. And thank you.
Woo!
Thank you, Robin.
Robin, wait a minute.
Oh, that's right. Lisa Sliwa was here.
I hope you noticed the difference.
No, I do. I noticed the difference. But, yeah, Robin had some unexpected business to take care of today. So Lisa Sliwa was here. Also, Bob Goldthwait's coming in, which is pretty cool. He's a cool dude in a loose mood. He is a great guy. You never met him, huh, Lisa?
No, I haven't. But if he's one of your friends, he must be pretty raunchy.
Yeah. He's pretty much a slob like me, and it's good. We have a good chemistry between us. Yeah, so Lisa Sliwa was here, of course, with the Guardian Angels. Robin told me to ask you were pulling down your pants somewhere or something, or showing your butt to somebody?
No.
Let me just say something. You look so extra beautiful today for me. I don't know what you did. Did you dye your hair or something?
No, well, I have a little bit of highlights in my hair for modeling, so because my hair is normally very dark brown.
Like mine?
Yeah, but for photographs, it comes out just one black blob. So I have a little bit of highlights.
Red highlights?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of doing that to my hair.
Well, I think you might want to do something more like punk rock, spikes with flags of different countries.
Through my head?
Exactly.
Lisa looked so extra charming. She walked in today, and I was saying, Lisa's probably wearing a beret and stuff. I'm not going to be all that hot for her. But let me just say, I wanted to I had this fantasy of locking my office door while you were in there and just removing your clothes and making love to you. But then I realized you'd probably, kick my ass or something.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Turn you into sushi.
Yeah. I was having, a sort of a sexual fantasy thing for Lisa Sliwa last night, thinking, okay, I know you like me. I mean, there's some kind of fascination there because I'm so totally different than your husband.
Well, it's kind of like the fascination you have with mass murderers, criminals.
No.
That are totally bizarre.
No, it's not that. You have a fascination for me. I can tell. I can tell when a woman is attracted to my manliness.
Well, Howard, is there a woman that isn't attracted to you? Let's put it that way.
Well,
you're the sexiest man in America.
Thank you.
I guess it's because so many women have seen you with that long leather trench coat on that they figure you're one of those weenie wavers.
Yes.
That you just don't wear
weenie wavers? Wait a second. What do you mean a weenie waver? What is that about?
Howard, look.
A weenie waver. What is a weenie waver? What is that, a homosexual?
No, these guys that wear those flashers, right?
Oh,
flashers.
These guys
that wear those big coats.
A weenie waver. No wonder your husband doesn't know what to do with you. You get on this show, you get nuts. I never hear you say weenie waver on Regis. Weenie, one of those weenie wavers. For God's sakes. But I like you. You're nice and feisty. So I was having this whole sexual fantasy about you that, I'm coming on to you and everything, and we start some light kissing, and then I try to get, start kissing you and stuff, and all of a sudden, you know how you do that karate move where you put your hands up and, you push someone away?
Right.
I picture you doing that to me and hurting me. So,
well, you pictured right.
Yeah, that's pretty much what would happen, right?
Definitely.
I went to kiss you New Year's Eve just to kiss you hello.
Yes.
And you pushed my arm away like I was like it was Bruce Lee or something attacking you.
Well, Howard, you don't realize.
It's real feminine. I mean, God, I wasn't coming on to you. My wife was sitting right next to you practically.
Oh yeah, like that stopped you from all the wild stuff you did on stage with the strippers, the transvestites.
That's show business.
You were real tame that night, Howard.
Show business. That's show business, though.
Here I am offering your mom and your wife blindfolds and earplugs.
No.
Hoping to keep your family together.
Carrie, what are you laughing about over there, you imbecile? Good job today. We were supposed to have Ali Sheedy in later on.
Come on.
Idiot.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm
You're worthless is what you are.
I am. Let's keep it at that. Me, I'm worthless.
You're worse than Robert Chambers.
Well, come on.
Oh, no, not that bad. Not that bad.
Are you still running around following him around?
Oh, definitely. Well, the next step is the trial in September. And
now, wait a second. Back up. First of all, Robert Chambers is that
alleged preppy murder.
Alleged preppy murder. It looks pretty bad for him. I mean, it looks like they got the goods on him.
Oh, definitely. They have a videotaped confession, but his lawyers tried to do every trick in the book to get him off. Robert Chambers, 6'4", Howard, almost as tall as you.
Yeah.
Of course, remember, he didn't attack Jennifer. Jennifer attacked him, supposedly.
Well, I don't know. I'm 6'4". A lot of women probably could beat me up. I'll tell you. You're not making too good a case here. Don't bring me into it.
No, I won't bring you into it.
I'm 6'5", and I know you could kick my ass.
Well, and also, if women attack you, you probably enjoy it.
Yeah.
And, you
I wonder if I could kick your ass if I really tried.
I don't think so.
Really?
No, I fight dirty.
Really?
Definitely. It's the streets. You have to learn how to. You can't do these fancy techniques and spinning back hook kicks and all this stuff. You have to get down and dirty.
I know if I just try to stick my tongue in this girl's mouth, I'd end up in a wheelchair the rest of my life. I mean, who needs that? Who needs that? That's what ruins my sexual fantasies about you. So I'm coming on to you in a macho way,
Right.
But not me. I couldn't be real macho with you. I would just come on to you. I'd have to make the first move and kiss you, and then all of a sudden I get the crap beat out of me. So forget I can't have any fantasies about you. And do me a favor, get big hoop earrings.
Yeah, but Howard, for radio shows, big hoop. I have big earrings, but they're very hard with.
Because it would look really nice. It would look nice on your face.
Oh, thank
I don't
you.
like little studs.
But when you wear the headphones, then they press into your ear and it hurts.
Robin does it. She's willing to take the pain to look good for me.
Yeah, but she has a bone through her nose too. So
no, she doesn't. Nothing is that to say about my Robin. Oh man. Bob Goldthwait here? Hey, bring Bobcat in. Here, I'll put him on Jackie's mic. Bob Goldthwait, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know Bob?
No, I don't.
Oh, man,
I've
he's
heard
very happening. This guy is real happening.
Well, he can't be that happening if I don't really know about him.
Bob Goldthwait, he's damn happening. You are happening, my friend. You know Lisa Sliwa?
Pardon me?
You know Lisa Sliwa?
I just saw him at Grand Central Station
That's right.
with a cup. He was giving us those little cards, you know, with the hand language on it.
This is a friend of mine, Lisa. You better behave yourself.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
The beautiful Lisa Sliwa, Bob.
Hey, I guess he took speech lessons since his last appearance.
Hey, come on, don't mess with this guy. This is a friend of mine.
Like you're like a trained killer, and then you pick on people too. With what about the criminal rights? How about like an organization out there with berets watching the criminals and they back off? Just let him do his job.
Hey, Bob, Hey, Bob, good to see you, man.
Good to see you. It's very nice to be back here, Howard. I don't know what she's got up her butt. How big is it?
I think
don't know what you got in your mouth.
Come on, Lisa, calm down, huh? I asked you in here not to antagonize my friends.
What is this?
What?
What is this? This is a radio station. If you open your eyes, if you
All right, come on, Lisa, calm down.
Find out.
Oh, throw me a bone.
You did Letterman last night?
You do look like a dog.
Lisa, what's with you?
How are
you? Calm down, man. This is my friend.
Well, thanks for having me on the show. It's really great.
Hey, Bob, don't hold her against me.
I may have some shows to whore out and plug, but I don't need this kind of abuse.
I apologize, man. I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
I'm groveling, man.
The damage is already done.
Robin wouldn't be doing this stuff, but Robin's not here today. That's why we invited Lisa in.
I'm going to bail on you.
Don't you bail on me.
Okay,
Come on, we're having a good time.
This woman could clear a room like a bad fart.
Do you want a handkerchief? I don't want you to cry, Bob.
Come on,
the show.
Lisa. Seriously.
How would I trying to be nice?
Bob's real sensitive.
You're trying to be nice.
I'm trying to be
He's
nice.
like he might come off like Rambo, but underneath it all, he's very sensitive.
Here. I don't want him to cry. Here's a Kleenex.
Get that disease-infected thing out of my face. Boy, somebody didn't get her hugs this morning.
I'm telling you.
I'm not giving it to you to dry your tears.
Hey,
I'm
Lisa,
giving it to
let me
you
tell
to
you
cover
something.
your face up. Look at it.
This man is a multimillionaire, number one.
Which shows you don't have to be smart to be rich in this country.
No. He's a brilliant comedian. He's probably the most brilliant comedian in the United States.
Oh, yeah, it's a genius to talk like a jerk.
No. Hey, Lisa, get out of here. Come on. What are you talking about? Just because the man has a speech problem, you don't have to make fun of him.
Man.
Bob is probably the most brilliant comedian in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
This is, okay.
No, I'm willing to be educated, Howard.
Right. He's probably the most brilliant comedian in the United States. He's more happening. Bob, who are you more happening, man? More happening than anybody that I know.
Than all those, young comedians on those HBO specials.
Yeah, I'm much more happening than cheese right now.
Bob Goldthwait's here. Lisa Sliwa is here. It's happening. Robin is not here today. She's very busy.
I'm bumming.
Well, she's out getting what...
You can say that again.
She's out getting what Lisa really needs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I'm just... I can't get it if
Someone's kicking her in the ass right now?
That's right. Let me just say something to you, Bob. Don't get turned off to Lisa. Seriously, man?
Howard,
all she needs...
Whose side are you on?
Tell me something.
You're supposed to be impartial.
Lady, you're about as subtle as a pit bull.
Let me say something. Isn't she...
You're about as intelligent as those screaming idiots on the street.
What are you talking about? This is my friend.
This is an act? I mean, we see guys like this walking down the street all the time.
What are you
They let out from mental institutions.
How could you say? This is my guest.
Screaming and yelling. The CIA, the Trilateral Commission.
Well, wait a second. This is my guest.
I don't know. What's
Only 3 hours to go and we get out of here.
I know. It's like... I feel much more at home with those people on the street than you.
I can understand
Lisa, if you're having a problem with Bob, just try to be a show business phony and be nice.
Howard, I can't be a phony.
Why are you having a problem with the guy's appearance? He looks great. He looks like me.
Those look like the clothes they give out.
You can really hurt sometimes, Howard.
Okay, I don't mean you look like me. I mean you look...
There's a thin line.
You look good.
That looks good?
This to me is a brilliant comedian. I mean, this is a man I admire. If you insult him if this is my home away from home, if you insult him in my home, I am deeply hurt.
Oh, you want this tissue then?
No, this is my friend.
Oh. And I'm supposed to believe that.
Is this what she does all the time?
Now you're this nice, sensitive,
She's all
gentle,
hopped
caring
up
guy.
because she's into the whole guardian angels thing with the beret.
Oh, sorry.
It's like this is a political babe.
I think we need more vigilante groups. Tax.
Now,
I think we need vigilante groups against so-called comedians like this.
No.
I don't want to be a comedian. Throw me a bone.
Do you think he wants to do this?
That's a big treat.
What else could he do?
Exactly.
Look at me, but what else could I do?
Well, Howard, I have to admire Bob because I figure if he...
Let me just say something. This is the only time in my life I ever wish there was a live commercial going on right now.
Well, I can do my gigs, man.
No, wait a second. Let's talk about where you're going to be performing. What are you doing here?
Yeah. I'm at the fabulous Oakdale Musical Theater. Cause, you know,
Can I translate that? It's the fabulous Oakdale Musical Theater.
No, really, where is that?
Wallingford, Connecticut. So come on down and share the warmth. There'll be a lot of love and
oh yeah,
we'll have the guardian angels there for security. Because I couldn't get the Shriners that night.
Yeah, I know. It was either the Shriners or the guardian angels for security.
You know, nothing I need more than a bunch of liquored up people with berets protecting me.
That's it.
Wait a minute.
No,
Our
hold it,
people
Lisa.
don't drink.
I know.
We search them before they go.
Guardian angels sell crack to 14-year-old kids.
They do not.
All right, calm down. I got a break for a commercial. We'll be back right after this. Be back for round 2. Gee, I was saying to myself, it's okay. You know, Robin had to leave. I've got a perfect show. I got Lisa Sliwa hanging out with me, Bob Goldthwait. Ali Sheedy was supposed to come by. The guy whose wife ran off with a voodoo janitor. I figured it'd be a perfect show.
Thanks for teaming me up with this woman.
But Howard,
Come on, I thought it was perfect.
He can insult me. He can.
I don't want to insult you.
organization.
It's redundant at this point.
And then I can't defend myself against him. If I attack him, I'm being hard on this
lady. I walk in and you're all over me. I walk in, you're all over me.
Well, look at you.
But what do you mean?
Put your arm down. You know,
Why are you such an elitist? You're being an elitist.
I'm not an elitist.
Yeah.
I admire. Wait, if I could Howard, if I could just say,
Man's never raped anybody.
If somebody doesn't look the way you expect them to or act the way they do, I like street people compared to some Nazi lunatic. Everyone should look and talk and act a certain
Howard,
way. I'm sorry, I'm not Jerry Seinfeld, lady.
I don't even know who Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But I admire this guy because
this is ignorance is bliss club. Just let her keep talking. The batteries will run out on any good dildo.
He's foaming at the mouth over the microphone.
All right,
you know, Howard, I admire him though because at least he's found a way to turn his mental illness into a profit-making enterprise.
All right, listen.
Well, I know.
At least he can get paid for being an
don't
idiot.
make a profit though.
But we help people.
It's turning out to be a good show. Mike Titus show.
A bunch of mental defectives who don't even make a profit.
Oh, and you're in the Menses Club with your high IQ.
Hey, well, this
What's
is
a high IQ?
And I want-
Mengele had a great IQ.
How come-
Hitler had a great IQ. Why would I want a good IQ?
Let me ask you something.
I don't know, when you can be a
Hold
stupid idiot and make money passing yourself off as a comedian. I
Hey,
mean,
hold it a
why be
second. Wait
intelligent?
a second. How come Joe Franklin can have like an author on his show and like a political candidate and everything works out just fine? I have two people from different backgrounds. I thought it was going to be like a little club, you know, like a morning club. I want a morning club. I want a morning club with celebrities just hanging out, having a good time, discussing the news and taking phone calls.
Okay, all right.
Just you two come. I'm going to take a commercial break. What are you two going to do? Like square off in a corner?
Truth. Okay, we'll have a truth, Howard, if you want. No problem.
And I got to side with Bob this time because I'm going to tell you why.
Oh,
The man
Howard.
walked in. For just 2 seconds, he sat down. You were attacking him and making fun of his appearance. Now,
Howard, you didn't see the look he gave
Not-
me when he walked through the door.
well, you're a beautiful woman, so he wanted to
wasn't
rape
that
you.
kind of look. It was like, ooh, you?
Oh,
What are you,
come on. What are you, kidding? He does that to me.
I just walk in the door.
He was looking at me.
I'm really glad you're out there trained to kill, and someone looks at you the wrong way. He didn't like
Well, that's a good point, Lisa. You're going
He didn't like me.
You know, I'm starting to side with the cops now.
He's different.
You're irresponsible. You mean someone gives you a dirty look and you're going to go jump all over them?
Howard, I didn't go jump all over him.
You did. I'll
you
play
would
the tape
pummel
back
Gandhi
for
in
you.
a minute.
Oh, and this guy is such a little wimp that he can't take care of himself.
Well, why
I'm
would
the
you
one that's getting beaten here, and it's okay for him
Why
to
would
mouth off
you
because he's a
attack-
guy, but because I'm a woman, nobody can take it?
Why would you attack Bob Goldthwait for the way he looks?
Oh,
We
why
couldn't be
would I
born
want to
with
attack
perfect
Bob
looks.
Goldthwait? He's so reasonable, so
You know what I'm gonna
intelligent,
have to do?
such an informed presence
What
on
I
this
have to
little
do-
clubby celebrity show we're doing this morning.
Well-
You asked me to come in and do the news. I'll do the news. I won't talk unless you ask me to speak. You want me to say to you
Well,
what I
I
said
don't
to
want
Governor
that. This is
Cuomo?
working too good.
If I'm a bad girl, then spank me.
I have to spank you, I
Thank you.
think.
That's a wonderful suggestion.
Bob and I have to turn you over our knees and spank you, I think.
I don't want to spank it. I don't want nothing to do.
You know, I'd rather have Robin here with cramps.
than I'm telling you, man. Robin on her period is nicer than you.
You've got Bob Goldthwait.
What are you, on the rag? What are you, having a period?
Like kind of forced spontaneity you want.
So what is she having?
You go, God, this would be really funny. We'll team these two up because she's going to hate him.
This is perfect.
I mean,
Look how good you sounded. You never sounded this great. You're in rare form this morning.
Yeah, Bob, look.
How else do I light a fire under a comedian's ass at 6:30 in the morning? Come on.
Exactly.
No, Lisa, just behave yourself. Bob is a friend of mine.
Okay.
Bob, Lisa, let's take a break.
Cut you a sweet low and a straw for my coffee, please.
No, let's take a break. Everybody calm down.
Oh, wait a second. The princess wants some beverage here.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, let's stop. Let's stop the whole damn world for 5 minutes.
That's right. I think that's a great idea.
Okay, let me just serve you. Let me go get her sweet and low.
Now you got the right idea.
All right, Bob, sit down. Bob, sit down.
If you love your enemy.
Bob, sit down. All right, we got to take a...
I really love you, lady.
All right, let's take a commercial break, and we'll be right back. Hey, where's Bob? Where's Bob? What? Hey, I can't hear you. What?
Looking for sweet and low.
Oh, tell him to come back in here.
Back in. That's
really what he's doing.
He's looking for sweet and low?
You got it. He found it.
See, a lot of people don't know this about Bob Goldthwait. He's a very sensitive kind of comedian. He really is. He's a very sensitive man.
Oh, man.
Bob, thank you very much.
Ooh, I just pounded out a good one.
I just told Lisa she's got to be nicer to you, Bob.
No.
He just brought me sweet and low, Howard.
All right.
You know what this kind of loving your enemy reminds me of?
Why are you an enemy with Bob Gold?
I'm not an enemy. I'm converted.
All right.
I'm totally converted.
Let's just watch the fun when she puts that sweet and low blank in a beverage. She's going to run around here and I'm on fire.
Yeah, you think that's sweet and low. You're crazy.
You're going to think you're crazy.
Yeah, why should I trust him?
Kid on Letterman.
I'll let Jackie take the first sip.
Him and me sitting together. It's like watching my parents try not to fight through Thanksgiving.
Well, Lisa's behaving herself now.
I know she's been really nice, but it's killing both of us.
I know, it's killing me. I'm like chewing my nails. Bob, we'll shake hands afterwards.
Yeah, okay.
And let's go for it now, okay?
I think we should just both get butt naked.
I told her to
tie
stop.
our wrists together.
But I'd get sick to my stomach.
Give us a buck knife.
I told her to stop making fun of you because I told her during the commercial
I'm a big baby.
Well, I told her you're real sensitive.
What he said. You know what he said about you?
Tell him.
Lisa, he goes, back off, baby. He goes, Bob is very, very sensitive, and I think you're really coming on too strong.
I am the total 80s male.
No, you know what I said to him?
Yeah.
You know what I said to Howard? I said, what about my feelings? What about my thoughts? You know, I have feelings too.
I've been worried about your thoughts and feelings too.
How could you? I
can tell you're losing sleep about it.
I am totally shocked, Lisa Sleewa, that someone like yourself would look at a guy for 2 seconds and make a snap judgment that he's a sleazebag. Just because what?
I'm just saying it. I've seen
Bob,
this
what's with
guy
all that grease in your hair?
Where do you think?
Bob, how come you're greasing your hair now? What is all that about?
I just got out of the shower, Howard.
Oh, it's water.
Yeah, but water
his hair's wet.
dries. You know, after a couple hours, water
No,
dries.
he's moosing his hair now. That's what that look is.
I've always moosed my hair.
You never moosed your hair.
I put Deputy doing my hair. I look like Mo Howard.
Yeah,
Howard, you know what the next step is? He's going to take the 3 strands that'll cover his forehead and comb them from the left ear all the way
Wait a second.
over
Now,
to
why
the
would
right
you?
ear.
Now, how can he control the fact that he's losing his hair? He can't control that.
Well, he's
Why are we talking about my prostate problem while we're at it?
Why? Do you have one?
No, but I'll get one just to make it funny.
I had one. I think I've gotten all the prostate material available.
With Milton.
I go get prostate and go, Milton! Oh, the pain! That's how I got my act.
But anyway, Lisa Sleewa is here.
Hi, Lisa. It's very nice to meet you.
Hi, Bob. Very nice to meet you, too. You know, I've heard about you, and I'm really honored to meet such a famous comedian.
There you go. Bob Goldthwait is here.
Don't use the word comedian, okay, please?
Performance artist.
No, just a cool guy.
Cool guy.
Cool guy.
That's like the word chick.
Bob.
Let me say something.
Let me say this.
Let me say something, man. I don't mind kissing Bob's ass because I'll tell you something. His HBO special was more brilliant than
a lot of.
I'd say there were 3 good HBO specials.
Okay.
That I can name. Eddie Murphy's. Did you like that one? The second one.
I like Eddie Murphy, except he's just so extremely homophobic. I think Eddie Murphy's really funny. I don't know why he's so homophobic. It scares me a lot.
Well, because does he do anti-gay material?
Not that much.
He does all the stuff you don't do when your liberal friend like me's around.
Oh, really?
You know, so I'm not sitting on you to make sure you're politically correct at all times.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I bet it's some macrame.
Oh, you're kind of like but you're not wearing a tie-dye shirt.
Hey, by the way, let me say something. Bobcat is not gay, if people are thinking that.
I just found it out.
The thought did cross my mind.
Like that it was, because to me, Bob will talk about anything. All of a sudden, he's making, pro-gay statements. You see, some Bobcat is not gay.
So what if I was? I have homosexual tendencies.
No.
I looked over at you and said, I wouldn't mind kissing Howard.
Really?
Then it goes,
thank you.
It's a guy!
Yeah.
It's Howard!
Yeah, Lisa, why don't you kiss
me? The happiest woman in the world.
Oh, definitely. I'm thinking maybe he ought to join, the Dallas Cowboys. They all tested negative.
Bob's kidding around. He's not gay.
So what if he is?
He's not. I know his wife.
So
his wife is beautiful.
So that doesn't mean he's not gay.
Have you ever met my bride?
No, I'm just saying that. In fact, I thought you were going out with Tim Kazurinsky when I first met you. Because you and Tim are so close. But then I found out Tim is into girls and you're into girls.
Were you disappointed in a big way?
A little bit. I might have enjoyed kissing you. Feeling another man's tongue.
Do it.
What, to feel Bob's tongue? Well, what's wrong with feeling Bob's tongue in my mouth?
Howard, but
if we had our hands over our eyes,
now he's affecting you. You're really losing it.
What would be the difference?
Howard.
So Eddie Murphy is anti-gay, you think?
I don't know. Maybe just
no. Wait a minute. You hear what he just said? He wants you to kiss him, Howard.
Lisa, it's show business. I'm kidding around.
Howard, first of all, telling your listeners you eat rice cakes in whole lifetimes, that's bad enough. Now telling them you want to make it with Bob Goldthwait, I think that's going a little bit too far.
It's show business. Come on, a show business kiss. Nothing.
A show business kiss.
That's all. That's nothing.
Oof.
Let me say Bob Goldthwait is here.
How about a show business kiss?
Come on.
I'll do it right now.
I'd like to kiss you. I swear to God what I would do to you.
So would a lot of other people.
You're not kidding. God, if I had you naked and a bed tied
down. Are you talking to me or her?
I'm not sure.
I'm confused.
Anyway, Bob.
So does he. Well, you know what they say, it doubles your options on Saturday night.
Bob didn't really do his plugs all that good, man.
Bob, can I do your plugs for you?
Yeah,
let me do your plugs since I'm the sort of semi-official news person here.
Yeah.
Okay. Bob Goldthwait, star of HBO, and he didn't mention that he's the star also of Police Academy.
Yeah, well,
we want to throw that in my face.
Hey, whatever happened with that, by the way?
What?
Wednesday.
When you, hold on a second, Lisa.
Howard, I'm doing the plug. Will you not interrupt? I mean, I know it's your show, but...
Where's Robin?
What
you called me?
Police lobotomy 4? What are you talking about?
I'm Police Academy. Remember you were going around making fun of it and stuff?
Uh-huh.
So what happened? Did they sever all the...
They started getting a lot of parking tickets.
They offered me like a trip to Australia to promote the Lobotomy 4 opening there.
They did. How'd the film do?
I don't know. I think it opened in the video stores. I was sitting there in the theater with a script trying to follow it, and I was in it. I'm like, what the hell is this about? So what is this? I don't get it.
So I mean, that's it. Is it out of the theater? It made money, though.
Police Academy, they're already on to part 3 or 4 back in training.
Well, didn't they make money? Did they make money?
Yeah, thanks. What?
They made money, right?
Lobotomy 4 is out in the theater. Does it make money? Yeah, it makes money. You know,
I don't think
people watch Hee Haw. I can't explain that.
What about that movie you're doing now that you sat in for Joan Rivers?
Oh, the Talking Horse epic, yeah.
How did that go?
But did you get the
Bobcat Sleigh Ride to Hell, Part 2.
Yeah.
Me and this diseased animal with pyorrhea breathing in my face for 3.5 months.
Is it a funny movie?
I don't know.
You took
I had Pam Dauber's lines from Mork and Mindy. I kept going, oh, Don, you can't do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then the animal would eat something, you know. But the horse didn't want to look at me, so they put a real horse like 20 feet behind me. So the horse the whole time was like going, hey, looking over my shoulder.
When's that movie coming out?
March.
And what happened with, were you working on some other movie?
Yeah, I'm doing with Tim. We'll probably get going on that in the spring for Warner Brothers.
And which one is that? Oh, I know it.
The Road to Ruin.
Isn't that about...
Looks like you already went down it.
What's that about, Road
Thank
to
you
Ruin?
very much.
Lisa, what are you attacking the guy for?
I play Mel Gibson.
Is that
You
are
play
you
Mel
doing
Gibson?
like a road warrior thing?
It's a reach. What?
What are you doing?
It's a road warrior.
He plays
Is
Mel
it?
Gibson after he's died of cancer.
Oh, that's real funny. I guess you didn't know that. He's got the big C.
Well, he sure looks good.
Did I tell you, I've gotten his
I guess chemotherapy agrees with some people.
I was over at Warner Brothers getting his group photo, and Mel Gibson getting in the shot. Like, oh, Mel, everybody, let's get Mel in the shot. And then he starts falling, and I'm sitting on this chair. Mel Gibson's butt was right in my face, like inches away.
And you were probably in heaven.
Yeah, I was. How many times that happened?
How many times you get a Mel Gibson's butt in your
Right
face?
in your face.
Who would want anybody's butt in your face?
It's a celebrity butt. What's the matter with
Who
you?
would want anybody's butt in your face? Oh, you must be a party woman.
No, she doesn't do anything sexually. I'd love your butt in my face. And I'm not talking to you, Bob.
I like Abe Vigoda's butt in my face.
Yeah.
Big old Abe. How you doing, Abe? Good morning.
Do we have to take a break?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
then I want to come back.
lunch.
I want to come back. I want to do this story about Imus.
We didn't even get my gigs to plug yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this serious
Yeah, let's not
plug
bug
here.
her. Well, thank you very much.
And Bob's
How's
real
that?
funny in a live venue.
Yeah, not like on the radio.
Yeah, I mean, we're
Smell
just
up the room.
You're good on the
Are
radio.
you coming to
too.
any of my shows?
I feel like
sending me free tickets in a limo to pick me up?
I feel like I'm sitting on a powder keg here this morning.
Yikes.
I like it.
My father-in-law, I went to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And the guy's kind of getting up there, you know, in the numbers. And he was stopping people as they drove by the house going, how much would you pay for this house? I come home, he gave out the numbers, and people were making bids on my home.
You're kidding?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and he was the house sitter.
What?
He believes everything's for sale.
No kidding.
He probably watches those shows, you know, you can make $1 million in real estate.
Well, hey, that
like,
was...
I'm supposed to die first.
Is that a true story?
Yeah.
Because that's pretty weird. My father-in-law's real strange like that. When I went away on vacation for a couple of days, and he was home watching the house, we had him over, he starts inviting work guys across the street into my pool. Man, what the hell are you doing? I said, Bob, what the hell are you doing?
Exactly.
His name's Bob.
My neighbor, she blames me. I'm not too persecuted.
Yeah?
My neighbor blamed me for termites that she has.
Oh, really?
Really? Well, if you just kept your arms down at your sides, they wouldn't come out.
I got blamed for the Lindbergh baby. What do you think, I'm Willie Tyler and Lester? I'm made of wood? I have termites. I'll tell you what bugs I got, lady.
I don't want to know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, of course, the great Bob Goldthwait is here, and the great Lisa Sliwa from the Guardian Angels.
The great, you know, you're a very nice woman.
You know, you're a very bad liar.
No, I'm not.
The hell is going on this morning?
I'm a young Republican.
I really had this whole Joe Franklin concept that I get like a lot of different guests. You know who was supposed to come here? The guy, the dentist on Long Island, whose wife ran off with the black voodoo janitor. It's in the newspaper this morning.
Quality guests.
I thought that'd be pretty cool. You would dig that, Bob.
Uh-huh.
And then we'd have Ali Sheedy, who was supposed to come in here today.
Is she here? She crap out.
She crapped out because she has to take her boyfriend to the airport, man. What a lame excuse, man. That is such crap. I know exactly what's going on here.
Why not take a cab? Why not, you know?
Well, Ali Sheedy's people are over, you know, they booked her on the CBS Morning Show this morning. And she's only done every show in New York. So when radio calls her up, because everybody puts down radio, when radio calls her up, she's thinking, well, no, man, I can only do TV. I'm that happening. I can only do TV. When the reality of it is between New York and Philadelphia, we have triple the audience of the CBS Morning Show. And...
Yeah, but like...
And that's right. And they don't realize that that a radio show like this has more audience than any TV.
Yeah.
Well, like, you know, someone just explained to her what you are.
Right. I'm sure that someone
I met
said...
her, and she's a very sweet person, and she'd crumble under under this woman here.
Under Lisa, but I would treat her.
Check Allie?
Why? Because she's good looking?
Oh, first name basis? Oh, you wouldn't?
Because I think she's an excellent actress, and I think she's
an excellent actress.
I mean, I've never seen any of her.
Uh-oh.
I think she's an excellent actress.
Lisa, you better defend.
Bob, you're getting so articulate.
I like some pork and cheese. She's an excellent actress, and she said words and junk.
Hey, remember I told you Bob is sensitive? I take it back.
If I try to be nice, it's a
Don't try to be nice. Don't try to be nice. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
But I want you to know, let the record state, I tried.
All right, you
And I'm not going to try anymore because it's a waste of time.
All right.
Especially with people
Let it
like
say,
this. Bob,
I'm sorry.
whatever your name is.
No, that's Big Deal. Mine's Bob Big Deal.
Bob Big Deal, cool guy.
Bob Gold Nyunyuk.
Bob, cool guy.
Bob Gold Nyunyuk. Bob Gold Nyunyuk.
People who saw the HBO show, they go, "Hey, you're Bob Gold." Well, you know the.
Well, they're just trying to talk like you. They just want to sound like you.
How could I sound like you? Because that's my only goal in life. I want to be like you.
All right, listen, you two.
I want to be just like you.
All right, you two.
Not in your wildest. Not in 10 more reincarnations.
You're a model? I find it very interesting.
Yeah, I can tell you're fascinated.
No, I am. So you're like a clothes hanger for money?
Yeah, close, body for rent, piece of meat.
No,
One day they want a blonde, the next day they want a brunette.
Doesn't that bother you, like, no, honestly, like, when you just ask to do the same thing over and over again and you have to do all the different stuff? I mean, because you obviously seem extremely intelligent, and I couldn't see you putting up with someone saying, "Okay, babe, now a little to the left." I think you'd slap them around.
Well, I'll tell you something. It's a lot easier to have somebody say, "Lisa, could you turn your head a little bit this way?"
Yeah,
than it is to take this kind of abuse.
See, because I've never seen you work. I don't get the Montgomery Ward's catalog anymore.
I don't do Montgomery Ward's. I don't do catalogs.
All right, you two. This has gone far enough. Let's do some commercials.
And you can't even pronounce the magazines I appear in.
Oh.
This is Vogue.
Hey, you can pronounce Vogue.
This is Vogue. I can say Vogue. Vogue.
I'm going to throw up.
Can I watch?
Hey, I heard you won a meatloaf lookalike contest.
Yes, I did. Thank you very much.
He's better looking.
All right.
Very much.
Okay, you two. Really seriously.
I
got to break.
I walked in the door. I said, "God, I guess heaven's missing an angel."
All right.
Oh, brother. Don't even try, Bob.
All right, I've invited Lisa Sliwa and Bob Goldthwait on the same show. I obviously made a mistake, but it's amusing, though. And we'll be back after this. We're going to take some phone calls and we're going to do the news. We're all going to talk about the news like a club atmosphere.
We're gonna plug my gigs shamelessly, aren't we?
And we're going to plug your gigs.
You mean more shamelessly than we already did? Why don't you give out, your agent's telephone number? I mean, if you're really going to plug, start giving out
659.
They're not going to call
There it is.
L.A. Don't you have a New York number? Don't you have an
All right,
number?
okay, you two.
I love you.
You really are Bob's kind of woman. He likes a woman who's feisty. And I like a woman who's feisty, obviously.
My bride's a Teamster.
That's right. Bob's married to a Teamster.
I'm impressed.
All right.
What does she drive, a semi-trailer truck for Piggly Wiggly?
I don't know who Piggly Wiggly is.
Chain of supermarkets.
Oh, no.
In another part of the country, but
She
since
can
you're
drive
only...
a truck. What?
And we'll be back right after this. And where's Bobcat?
I think he had to go put some more Mazola oil in his hair. The gallon bottle he brought in with him's empty.
And Bobcat.
No, actually, he had to go to the bathroom. We had to find a fire hydrant downstairs.
Oh. Hey, I dig this guy a lot. Okay,
You got any, like, sapphire oil I can put in my hair?
you guys could have sat in the same room during
I thought
the
it was
commercials.
Crisco or Mazola.
Bob, I wanted to talk to you during the commercials, and you left the room.
Well, I just, I can't be around her.
Okay. They finally buried Kate Smith?
How?
They lowered her in with a crane. I'm pretty sure she's pretty decomposed by now. I don't think it was too rough.
Now, what was the story about her? What was going on?
They put her in a mausoleum. They wanted to build a mausoleum for Kate Smith. So Kate left in her will that it had to be a specific mausoleum, a huge mausoleum, and then it turned out I think the funeral place, I'm probably botching this story up, but the funeral place didn't have that size mausoleum. So for a year it was in probate, maybe?
Yeah, probate court.
Yeah, probate court.
Her body was?
I thought there was something about
the body was in a...
The body was in a
Wasn't there something about the will and the heirs?
Oh, yeah.
They were arguing over it, one relative...
It turned out that the mausoleum would cost more money, and the people who she left money to in her will didn't want to pay the money for the mausoleum because they wanted their hands on her money.
That's always ugly after somebody dies. You know, they're not even, the ground hasn't even covered the casket and they're fighting over the money.
Yeah. It's so true. It is so
right.
true.
Yeah, big deal.
Big deal.
Let's go talk about the people who have been calling in.
Bob said some people called in and they said that they were in favor of Bob staying on the show with you leaving, and Bob is referring to that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't hear those calls.
Well, we'll take some calls and we'll see.
Oh, he's betting. That they're gonna want him to go and me to stay.
I'm sorry. No, you're right.
Well, I want both of you to stay. I want both of you to have a good time, for God's sakes. I've never seen anything like this.
Group hug.
Come on.
Get out of here.
Come on.
I don't want to catch
hug.
any diseases.
Come on.
Group hug.
I didn't bring my can of Dead Aim Raid.
Hug and kiss with Bob.
Are you kidding me?
Come on.
Howard, forget it.
Yeah.
He's lucky if he gets me to spit on him.
Oh, that'd be a dream come true. You know, you have to pay for that in a lot of areas.
Hey, this is a great show today.
Yeah, it's a stellar one.
Yeah. So
Don't rerun this one when I'm out of town. That doesn't help my career.
Come on. Hey, we did rerun your
Are you kidding me?
last
We're
show.
making your career here. We're announcing the places you're going. We're talking about... I mean, I didn't even know who you were.
Stuff. You're just like a fill-in lackey today.
Oh, I'm like a fill-in lackey.
Yeah.
What are you, a poor excuse for a panhandler?
No, I see. This panhandling vibes doesn't bother me because I used to do that.
I know,
Bob.
I can tell. I used to see you down at St. Mark's Place.
Hey, come
no,
on.
It's in Boston.
Bob's going to be gone in 20 minutes, and I'm not going to have asked him one question.
I know. Got a lot of important things to talk about, and I hope you just mind your
Look, don't
beeswax.
stick your hands in my face, homeboy.
Homeboy. Ouch. Oh, I'm hurting.
Bob,
What was the question?
what'd you do on Letterman last night? How'd that go?
It went well, actually, because normally I get so wired when I do that show. It's like 5 minutes of inaudible stuff. I'm just like...
Oh, you mean that's different from your inaudible stuff this morning?
No, I'm talking about the NRA, actually.
If you've ever done the Letterman show, there's such incredible pressure to be good on that show because you feel like every funny person in America like sort of watches that, and Letterman is sort of like this judge supreme.
Right.
You know, even though he'd deny this, it's sort of like Letterman's becoming like Carson, and when he tells you you're funny, that means you're funny. And then you walk out of there. 5 minutes after I walk out of there, I go to everyone, was I funny? I mean, I ask like pages if I was funny. Because I'm so damn insecure, and I go, was I funny? Do they want me back?
You don't think a page is an honest assessment?
No.
That was the only one that hung out with me.
People from the Midwest who come to work for free at NBC so they can show people their seats? I don't know, man.
I think that's the parameter of hip.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. You're insecure, you're insecure after you walk out of that show, right?
Yeah, actually I am, because one time I really was horrible. I mean, I sucked on it, and I thought I did good. So, and I call up with my friends, like, yeah, I did it again. I aced it.
Yeah.
And you hear crickets and stuff. But last night, they
I must have bombed the last time I was
just like you bleeping me.
I thought they would have bleeped you because of the way you looked.
No,
But maybe all the Mazzola oil in your hair might have
they should
caused
have
the
done
problem
that,
with
though.
the light.
Wouldn't that have been funny?
Yeah, they should.
Come on, you
know how they put those...
have a dialogue.
That would have been really funny.
Yeah, you know what they do? You know how they do for alleged criminals? They block out their face.
They should have done that.
They should have done that for you. It would
They
have
block
been
out criminals'
okay.
faces? What, do you remember this man's torso?
At Bobcat. Lisa, you'll get your chance. I'm trying to rap to Bobcat. I really want to network myself with Bobcat.
Okay, Howard, I'll
Hey, how's your show going anyways? The one I did
Well,
the
my
remote
TV
from.
show?
As you poke fun at me, I'm going to...
That TV show is never going to see the light of day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got into a run-in with a certain Rupert Murdoch, who,
Why don't you just go do the Late Show? I mean, you know.
No, I can't do anything for Fox because Rupert Murdoch and his Cardinal buddy decided that I'm a sleazebag.
Howard?
Coming from Murdoch, though. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, coming from a guy who shows naked pictures of 16-year-old girls' breasts to sell newspapers in England, and I'm a dick? Come on, who's a dick here? Who's calling a dick who? Hey, I'm not trying to network myself with Liz Taylor, a known alcohol rehab victim. I mean, come on.
Howard, you lost me.
Hey, I see pictures of him who he's trying to pal around with. Elizabeth Taylor, man. Elizabeth Taylor's a better person than I am? You mean Elizabeth Taylor, the person who checks herself into a Betty Ford clinic? Because
I think that's very admirable that she checked herself into Betty Ford.
What, for a career transplant? Come on. You know why she checked herself into that Betty Ford clinic? So she could get people interested in her again.
Oh, is that what you do?
That's the whole gig now.
That's the whole gig. You go into one of these clinics. People can't come on. You know what?
Do you like it to get booked on it?
Well, you know what kills me
They
about
really
the
like you at the Betty
They have
Ford.
producers at the Betty Ford clinic. They don't have doctors.
They have talent coordinators.
Now, why can't a guy come out and go, just one time I'd like to see this and say, you know, man, I really like alcohol. I've got a real problem with it. I got a real problem with cocaine, man, because I love this stuff, man. It is just so damn good. And that's how I got
Bruce Willis
addicted.
is going to do one of those.
Is he? Well, you don't know that for a fact.
Bruce Willis
don't.
did that.
He did?
No, he's got that commercial, "High kids don't take drugs."
Oh, yeah, that's
well,
right.
Why not suck down a wine cooler?
I'm right.
Exactly.
More kids are going to die from wine coolers than
But everybody goes in and says, well, I got a back problem. I got addicted to drugs because...
prescription.
Prescription drugs because I had a back problem. You know, nobody's honest about the whole damn thing.
Like, I had to have that crack.
Well, I did. I mean, I used to do a lot of, what do you call it, LSD,
Well, the reason I
Quaaludes.
came clean was because I was going to kill myself.
Yeah, me too, and I'm honest about it. And the reason I did the drugs is I loved
Well,
it.
too bad.
But it's too damn addictive and it kills your body.
I think about suicide a lot. She says, too bad. I think it's supposed to
Oh,
be
come on.
allegedly healthy if you talk about it.
Hey, you know that thing with Letterman last night where the night before you were on, that guy, what's that guy's name?
I was thinking about suicide last night, how... Because my daughter, I don't really think I'm going to age gracefully. You know, having me for a dad is like having Curly as a dad. I'll be going, like, what are you, embarrassed of the old man? How come your friends never pick you up at the door? I'll tell you, that acting crazy, that's it for your braces, Susie Q.
Yeah,
Get
that's
in the
right.
house, we're going to watch Police Academy 50.
But you know when that guy was on Letterman, that was an Andy Kaufman bit, right?
I don't know, I didn't see it. I just heard it on your show coming in
Oh, you did?
yesterday.
Well, didn't you hear any gossip when you were there?
No.
Did you hear anyone talking about it?
No, not really.
No?
It's, you know, with that union strike, and
How was that walking across the picket line, man?
Well, it was pretty cool because I feel bad for these guys, and in my monologue I mentioned how it's just like the air traffic controller strike when they went on strike and then Reagan fired them, and then they just hired anyone who was hanging out, and everyone's going, geez, how come there's so many airplane crashes? I don't know, maybe Walt the janitor's not qualified to land a Boeing 707.
Yeah.
You know, blaming Reagan for the way things are today is kind of like, you know, blaming Ronald McDonald when you get a bad cheeseburger.
Right.
Neither of them run the company.
Right.
Oh, that was heavy.
That is...
Oh, woman.
Oh, man.
Wow, I'm blown away.
Yeah.
Hey, but wait a second.
I'm not going to touch that line.
Hey, Bob.
What?
Let's take some phone calls. Because you like to do that.
Yeah, let's call. Is the caller there? Is the caller there?
I think I'm persona non grata at the Letterman show for some reason, and maybe later today I'll call him and
I
find
don't know,
out
maybe
why.
like every day you're on the air bumming him out.
I don't know, man.
You know, just step away, you know.
I don't know what's with him. He listens to the show every day. I don't see why he's competent attitude with me because Because I took a shot at having my own late night show against his? Is that wrong to do? What? I can't get my own show? What? What? I'm not classy enough? You're on the air.
Hey, who are you?
Hello.
Hey, you're here with Bobcat, Lisa Sliwa.
Yeah.
That's all I want to know. See you later.
All right, take it easy.
This guy's got a lot to say.
No, hey, you're on the air. What can we do for you?
Well, I just wanted to talk to Howard about a letter he had on Monday, I believe.
A letter?
Yeah, he had a letter about somebody. It started off.
The Jew faggot swine letter?
Oh yeah, it was unbelievable. I just wanted to tell him how funny that letter was. And besides, I wanted to get off the topic of this hostility going on. You know?
Yeah, I know. It's
What? Hostility?
Well, just a little bit. It sounds. All of a sudden, I just started getting a little tense here, and I'm sitting in the car, and I'm spending the money calling the car phone because I just had to get through. This letter just cracked me up in traffic. I almost had an accident, and I just was it for real? Was this written up by Fred, or what was going on?
No, that's a real letter. I get a letter like that every day.
Well, that was unbelievable.
I could read you about 20 of those letters.
Well, can you run some of them on the air because that was hysterical?
Were you the one sending them?
If you hold on about 25 minutes, I'll get about 20 of those letters and just read them.
Well, I'll be listening to you. I'm on for watching.
Okay, dude. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Car phone.
Yeah.
Car phone.
You don't like that, huh?
Now, you know what they do? They pull up to one of those telephones on the side of the road, leave the engine running so you still get the sound of the road, and then pretend
so you
like
can
it's
impress
the car.
your friend.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm calling from the car phone.
Hey, guess where I am right now? Yeah,
I'm on the LIE.
I'm on my bike phone.
They're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
How can I help you?
And Bobcat, how you doing?
Great.
Listen,
sounds like Celebrity Punch out here.
Yeah, well, we're trying to come up with an alternative to the CBS morning show. It's a little too sugary sweet, and we decided to get people who are genuinely hostile to one another.
Celebrity Punch? Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Yeah. No, they're not real. I don't think they're really hostile to each other, these two.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah?
I'm not hostile. I'm not violent. I don't like her.
Right. I don't like him.
No, you guys just agree to disagree.
We're just from two different planets.
I think he's a poor imitation of a street hustler, personally.
All right.
Street hustler?
All right. What can I do for you?
What do you mean, like, street hustler? Don't just walk
Hey, by the way...
Woman just call me a street hustler, and you go, okay.
Hey, come on, Bob.
For a guy like you, that should be a compliment.
Bob digs all that kind of attention.
Exactly.
I don't dig
you. Do.
You do.
You're really happening.
Come on, that's your
dig that.
Here, come on, dude. You know you dig it. You know you dig it. You're a nut.
What do you mean street hustler? Do you mean someone who, like, I shake my money maker for money?
Hey, don't make fun of me because I'm a beatnik.
Dig.
You dig.
Well, you want to be called cool guy. I mean, that's like...
Hey, Lisa,
it's a joke, lady. It's entertainment.
People talk like that in the Woodstock movie.
Lisa, calm down. Bob, calm down.
Oh, I calm down. He doesn't have to calm down.
Both calm down.
Lady, this is as calm as I get.
All right. What can I do for you?
Lisa.
And by the way, when I'm on vacation next week...
Yeah.
We're hosting.
Yeah. Bob and Lisa will be doing the show.
Together
for
again.
Great.
Yeah.
Share the love. Lisa and Bob.
It'll be like Woodstock.
We got our ABC show coming out together.
You two should really get it.
the country.
You guys should do it.
I don't know the whole, I don't know the line. I don't want to be part of your thing.
All right.
Don't go near my thing.
You're on the... What time is
I didn't know you
today?
had one.
I got to bail, man.
Don't bail yet. Come on. You're having a good time,
Well, if
aren't
you
you?
call Regis and tell him I'll be tardy, then I'll stay.
Regis doesn't go on until 9.
Okay.
And you probably won't get you on until like 9:30 or something.
I'll hang out for a little while.
Yeah, hang on. You're not... they like to get you there early and then have you sit around for an hour.
Right.
If you left here 9:15.
Yeah, you know he's going, yeah, Bobcat ought to be here any minute now.
No, seriously. I've done that show. If you show up 9:15, it's a lot cooler than showing up at 8 o'clock.
Like, I care about being cool?
I'm saying it's a lot cooler for you. No, it's a lot cooler for you. Lighten up.
Hi, is the caller there?
Lisa.
Is the caller there?
Bob. I agree with you, Bob, but Lisa does appear a little bit hostile.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bob is Mr. United Nations conciliatory.
No, I got to take Bob's side on this, Lisa.
I walked in the door, you were all over me.
You really came down on him pretty heavily.
Really?
You did.
Yeah.
You just came down on him for his appearance. And
yeah, but you don't know. Maybe I've had a run-in with him before. Maybe I've seen him on the street.
Have you ever seen me before?
Yes, I have, on the
Where?
street. With one of those cups. You're like those typical white boys that try to panhandle change down at Astor Place.
All right,
Wear one of those $200 hippie down-filled jackets, right?
Would you let me talk to this guy?
And then they expect
a friend
us
of
to
mine.
give money.
Yeah, okay.
What happened?
I had to stay here.
You asked about what happened.
But I had to get a bill.
You asked what happened about my TV show?
Yeah, what happened to it?
Well, it turned into this whole political thing. I got signed by those 12-year-old Fox executives. They're really super young guys who are very hip to my show. They like
Skippy the executive.
Skippy and Muffy.
And
Wink. So the three guys running Fox, and they all signed me because they like me. So when the whole FCC thing came down, when the FCC was after me, now we're friends, me and the FCC. When that whole thing came down, Rupert Murdoch.
How did you guys become friends, the FCC? I haven't, we're just like going down memory lane here, but I haven't kept up on...
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you're still back in the 60s.
No, I just live in...
Like for you, Woodstock was yesterday.
Lady, I'm 25 years old.
Now, wait a second, Bob.
What?
Wait a minute.
Wait,
go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just laughing. Don't even look at me. You freak me out.
I don't want to look at you.
She's got this devil eyes. Devil woman.
All right, let me take another call.
The devil woman.
Howard.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, Howard, did you think it was kind of coincidental that after you talked to those pirate guys on the phone that day, that they got busted?
Yes, I think it is.
Think it's coincidental, or...
You do?
Oh, absolutely.
No, let me tell you something.
I think it's a plot by the Trilateral Commission and the FCC.
You can't...
Trying to...
No, you can't. Let me say something
like
here.
rattling on like those snipers you complain about.
I know. You
it's
can't...
a plot from the FCC.
You can't...
Russians steal my lunch.
A man cannot open up a radio station. You can't just take a pirate ship. Jewish pirates. They're all Jewish guys with the gift of gab. They can't just go take a pirate ship and put an antenna on it and just start broadcasting willy-nilly. You just can't do that. What kind of thing is that? I would like to do that.
What's willy-nilly?
You know willy-nilly. You remember Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs? Willy-nilly. Willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly.
You can't go ahead and just do that. What do you think?
Uno, dos.
1, 2, 3, 4. You get me singing old songs, man, I'll start breaking into my Cat Stevens medley. You won't know what hit you.
Oh, no.
The night Chicago died.
It's not time to make a change. Just relax. Take it easy.
Cat's coming back, man.
Yeah? Well, he's a
He's like a cat. You throw him off the roof, he's going to land on all fours.
I hope he comes back.
Man, I'm getting a piece of that action.
Yeah.
Isn't he like,
It's Yusuf Yusuf. Cat Stevens' name now is Yusuf.
I do a Bobby.
Islam. Yusuf Islam.
Are you sure?
And gave all his money to a, what is that, an ashram?
An ashram, and he's selling incense at the Times Square subway station.
He is. He was.
And he wears one of those white dresses with the combat boots underneath and the little white hat.
Yeah.
You know, they sell the oils and
Those
the
little
incense.
white knitted yarmulkes.
Right.
And we got a question for Bobcat or Lisa?
Oh, no, let's say Bobcat, I think you're great. Howard doing a good job, and Lisa, cool out. And see you all later.
Listen, man, take a chill pill.
You need one, dear.
You know, you pick up
Put gulp out on her tampon today.
Chill pill's like,
you know, guys like
Lisa might be having her period.
Guys like you make me.
Well, you know it.
Lisa, you might
like
be having your period.
I'm not having my period. He might be having his period.
I know it, Howard.
You know, guys like you make me sick. It's okay for a guy to get on somebody's case, but as soon as the female has an opinion of her own, she becomes, you know.
If a woman walked through the door and as soon as she walked in, I was all over her like you were on me, I'd be like a big sexist pig idiot.
Hey, Howard, you know what? Bob rinsed out some of the oil in his hair.
Bob did not do any such. He dried his hair.
He paper towel dried his hair. That's what
I put my fingers through it.
And Bob,
Yeah.
You just made a real good point a while ago. And Lisa, you didn't say anything.
What good point?
Bob said.
Bob
said.
Nothing slips by you, man.
I'm not even going to say it.
All right, let me take another call. And then
we don't need another round.
You're on the air with Lisa the Sieve.
All right, you're on.
Hello?
Yeah.
I wanted to know if you knew there was a nice article about you in the Post yesterday.
About who?
Howard Stern.
What it's about on page 6?
About the pupil that you had when you were on a bus.
Yeah. I saw that. That's kind of nutty. I'm doing all kinds of neat stuff. They never write anything about me in the newspaper. Then all of a sudden they write about that? Why am I doing all this neat stuff if nobody's writing about it?
Right. What about
you
that?
You got to take good publicity when you can get it. I mean, did you read the article?
You're healing those children. Remember that? You laying their hands on them?
No, I'm always happy to get positive press.
Yeah.
Because I see it so infrequently. But I don't know. It was that whole thing was sort of weird, wasn't it?
I thought it was pretty nice. Said he wrote to you a year ago, and he thought maybe you got too big to answer his letter. And
Yeah, well, that kid's
nice
dad is a press agent. I think he press released it to all the newspapers. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that got in the newspaper.
Yeah, because, I mean, your average kid's not going to be calling up the newspaper saying, oh, you know, I wrote a letter to Howard Stern. Like they're even going to get through on the telephone line.
Hey, Bob, do you have a press agent?
He needs more than that, Howard.
I think. What do you mean?
First he needs a plastic
public
surgeon.
relations guy?
Yeah.
You do?
No, I had one too. Only just for the big whore tour.
Oh, okay. Because I once hired those guys, man. They want too much damn money. I don't see it. I get enough press. What do I need any more press? And every bit of press I get is,
I saw you in Liz Smith's
Well, how'd they find out?
You did? I was getting a nightmare when you said that. I was once in Cindy Adams' column. I said, my career must be over. When I started running up at Cindy
Speaking of
Adams.
careers coming to a grinding halt, I got to bail, man.
All right, I know you got to bail.
I got to do Regis.
All right, Bob Goldthwait has got to leave now.
And don't be freaked out by what I do on stage. People always they're like bummed out. They bring their children and stuff. You know, they go.
Yeah, don't bring your kids to Bob's show.
I swear so much. Oh, shut up.
Yeah, don't bring your kids to Bob's show. He's like one of those new young comedians who likes to use the language to its fullest.
In other words, he lacks sufficient creativity, so he
Hey,
has
don't
to
hand
resort
me
to
that.
using...
Don't hand me that. Foul language is funny, and it's part of everyday speech.
Sure, but when it's every other word, I mean, it shows an obvious lack of
You got
intelligence.
like wicked, like housewife potential.
Yeah.
Things like when they use it every other word.
Yeah, you sound like an
Take
old
a chill
fart.
pill. That's something like a Steven Spielberg mom.
You sound like
would
an
say
old fart today, Lisa, with that
Take
attitude.
a chill pill. It sounded like something a Steven Spielberg mom would say. Take a chill pill. What, next thing you're gonna
Oh, yeah,
call me a nerd.
I can see Steven Spielberg.
Next thing you're gonna say.
Oh, homeboy.
Anyway, when
Yeah,
you see
cool
Bob's
out.
show, and I have seen it,
You're gonna call me a nerd next, or a turkey.
No, you're not a nerd.
when you
and you're not a
see
turkey. I don't
Bob's
use those terms.
when you see Bob's show, you'll understand. It's very happening.
Well, I just want to say it was a big thrill meeting Lisa.
Yeah, well, you guys, it was interesting seeing you two together. Next time you come on, I think I'm going to have Lady Di, and the two of you ought to hit it off great.
Yeah, hey, lay it on. Hold my finger.
All right.
I don't think you needed to put that
I think
noise
you needed
in
it.
there.
You
A lot of
know.
people go, geez, what's that mean?
What does he mean, pull my finger?
Well, I gotta go see Regis. Regis,
right.
pull my finger. How you doing? The cat's here.
Have a good time, Bobcat.
Thanks for having me on again.
I'd like to speak to you sometime, if you know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
All right. Bobcat Goldthwait, everyone. Go
Thanks
see
for
him.
having me on. Pleasure seeing you again, Lisa.
Come back again, man.
Goodbye, Bob.
Bye. I'm gonna miss her.
I'm really upset you're leaving.
I have to go back. You know, this is one of the shows I'm actually going to go back and listen to the tape of it. I haven't listened to Bob, I'll see you.
Oh, thank God. Now
All right.
we can breathe again.
All right.
I can take off that
Lisa,
surgical
you know,
mask.
that's a friend of mine, and you really treated him pretty shabbily. Let me take a break and go
Oh,
see
and
him.
he didn't treat me shabbily?
Not really.
Oh, Howard, come